What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday evening. It is Thursday, not Wednesday, which means it is, in fact, another day. It's another chance at ripping some of that cardboard gold, and we got a lot of cardboard gold to mine tonight, my friends. We got a football and baseball mixer on our schedule tonight. We've got two football. We're going to start with some 25 score, a couple of those guys. They've been treating us really well. We're going to do three Donruss Optic Internationals. Those have been treating us really well. We pulled an uptown earlier this week. Let's see if we can keep that hot streak going. And then at the halfway point, we're going to switch gears and do a little baseball. We're going to do 25 Donruss, three of those guys. And then we're going to do two Heritage. So normally we start with Heritage. Tonight we're going to end with Heritage. And I got a feeling that means we're going to land something big. So we got a fun night of baseball and football in store for us on this Thursday evening. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Jeff here with Card Lines. If you guys don't know me by now, give a shout out. We got Marty in the back rocking with me tonight. Everyone give Marty a big old shout and welcome into the room with me. Let's get into our action, guys. You can follow along on the top right in terms of our general timing. And we'll do our best to stick to this schedule. What is going on, Home Run Leo? What's going on, Metal? What's going on, Lou? Guys, it is great to have you all as always. Feel free, everyone, to pop in the chat tonight and have some fun with us. Oh, that light there. Have some fun with us in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know what's for dinner or your snack or whatever you're working on for food and beverage for the evening. Talk about the polls, talk about the sports world, whatever makes you happy, as long as you keep it family friendly so that we can all enjoy ourselves. We're going to play along on the hit counter. I'll talk about that in just a second. There's empty box number one. The hit counter, we're going to do some giveaways. Got some buyer giveaway packs. We got some hit counter giveaway packs. If you guys are new to us and don't know how the hit counter works, first of all, welcome into the Card Lines family. It is great to have you. We hope you have a good time, and we hope we leave you coming back for more cardboard gold. For those of you guys that do know how that kind of works, we're going to explain it one more time anyways. You guys follow along on the bottom left as a fun way, first of all, just to see in some ways how the break's going. But then second, a way to have a little bit of your fix in and making some predictions and earning some freebies. So we've got 4 spots up there. It is 4 pairings of players. That is Jaden Daniels, JD5, and Cam Ward. The second one is Malik Neighbors and Travis Hunter. The third spot is Michael Penix Jr. and Shador Sanders. And then the fourth spot is Caleb Williams and Ashton Genty. So you tell us which of those 4 pairings of players is going to get the most cards in this break. If you get that guess correct, you're going to get a leprechaun assigned to you. You can also tell us what the total number of all 4 hits or all 4 spots is going to be. And if you get that number right, you're going to get a second leprechaun in your name. Those leprechauns are going to race for you guys at the end of the evening for some giveaways. So stick around. No purchase is necessary to play in the hit counter. You just got to hang out with us and have some fun. Bats, what's going on? Eric, what's going on? Welcome, guys. Great to have you. So that is the hit counter. Play along, have some fun. The scavenger hunt, I believe, is still alive. We may have had a winner, but there are consolation prizes. So follow on that scavenger hunt, guys, and see if you can figure it out and send Jesse the answers. Also, don't forget, we do have some great specials on our shop. We do have that CL $5 shop. Get you $5 off a coupon. And anyone who does buy anything on our online store in July is going to get entered to win a $50 store credit. Excuse me. So go check all that out as well. But let's get into the break. We don't have our teams up. Where's our teams? There they are. Steve, good luck on the Cardinals, Falcons, and Ravens. Jared on the Bills. Steve on the Panthers, Andrew on the Bears. I'm on the right one. Yep. Andrew on the Bears, Steve on the Bengals, Michael on the Browns, Lou on the Cowboys, Albert Broncos, Steve Lions, Michael J Packers and Texans, Andrew the Colts, Drew the Jags, Michael the Chiefs, Steve the Raiders, Guy the Chargers, Jared the Rams, Blair the Dolphins, Lou the Vikings, Guy the Patriots, John the Saints, Lou Giants, Jets, Eagles, Bob Steelers, Steve Niners, John Seahawks, Steve Bucks, Jared Titans, Anthony with the Commanders, and John with the NIL spots. Good luck, guys. Here we go. As always, we're going to start out with a few rookies. We got Mason Taylor getting us going to start for the JETS, Jets for loot. We've got Kyle Monaghy, Jandre Barron, Colson Loveland, nice one for the Bears, Andrew. And Kyle McCord for the Eagles. We got a numbered card right away. It's going to be like a postage stamp insert. I don't know what is going on with this card. If this is bad cut or if it's meant to be like that. We got that weird thing up top with a foil coming off. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. And then I don't know if it's the shading in there now, but it was out of 10. It's 8 out of 10. But guys, you tell me, that looks like the foil was peeling off the card. That is unfortunate for the brown spot, Michael. 8 out of 10, though. And these perforations on the side, I have not seen this yet in score. So I do not know if that's an intended insert. It kind of looks like it might be. But that foil up in the top, that does not look intended. 8 out of 10, though. Sweet card. Sweet card, 8 out of 10. Nick Chubb. We got Devin Hester, Hall of Fame for the Chicago Bears. Alvin Kamara on the franchise for the Saints. A scorecard, Rashid Shaheed. And we get into some base now. We got Greg Dortch, Robert Mathis, Simmons, Breece Hall. There is Jaden Daniels, JD5, going to get us on the hit counter. First one up on the hit counter. Jared Goff, David Njoku, Deebo Samuel, Jamar Chase, Jacoby Myers, Dak Prescott. Some more rookies. There's Kyle Williams for the Patriots, Makuba for the Eagles, Noel for the Texans, Riley Leonard for the Colts. Congrats, Andrew. And Arroyo for the Seahawks. Our first emerge is going to go Luther Burden for the Chicago Bears. Congrats, Andrew. This guy has been all over score that we've been ripping. Congrats on the Bears spots. We got a draft Trey Harris for the Chargers. And a sweet 1 of 1 for the Broncos. Albert Patrick Surtain, 1 of 1. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Patrick Surtain. Albert knocking down a 101 early. Holy smokes, guys. That is awesome. Patrick Surtain, 101. We're on the board early tonight, guys. It's going to be a big, big night. Holy cow. Derwin James, Donovan McNabb, Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Rashawn Gary, Hawkinson, Raheem Mostert, Ozzie Newsome, A.J. Brown, Zacharias, excuse me. There's Nick Chubb again. R.J. Harvey on the rookie. Donovan Jackson, Minnesota. Josh Simmons for the Chiefs. Brenning Stool for the Chiefs. Abdul Carter for the Giants. And an auto, guys. Mark Rippon for the Washington Redskins. We got to call it by his brand name there, but the Washington Commanders. Congratulations, Anthony, on a vet legend. Is he a legend? I think he's kind of a legend. Mark Rippon autograph. Congrats, Anthony. Great box so far, guys. Caleb Johnson for the Steelers on the draft insert. Dan Marino on the Hall of Fame for the Dolphins. Scorecard, little Honey Bijan for the Falcons. Steve. Punter alert, Matt Ariza. J-Jets for the Vikings. T-Law. Warren Moon. Vince Young. Stingley. Buckner. Brock Bowers. Jalen McMillan. Darnell Mooney. Dalton Hilliard. Some more rookies. Gunnar Helm for Tennessee. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Look at that. Not Shador, but Dylan Gabriel. That's going to be interesting to see what shakes out with these guys in Cleveland. Ollie Gordon, Trevor Etienne, and Trey Amos for the Commanders. We got another auto coming up for the Seahawks, guys. It's Kobe Bryant. Not the basketball player. Don't be confused. Kobe Bryant for the Seahawks. John J. Congrats. There's our first Ashton Genty Hot Rookies.
What do you want me to take?
You can take all of them. So those sleeved up, these sleeved up. Yeah.
Okay.
Ashton Genty on the Hot Rookies for the Raiders. Congratulations, Steve. You got a Brock Bauer already. Now an Ashton Genty. And that is going to get Caleb Williams and Ashton on the hit counter going as well. Here's a Bo Nix emerged for the Broncos and Justin Herbert franchise. Scorecard of D-Hop for the Ravens. Braylon Allen, Jaden Waddle, Michael Vick, Van Ginkel. TJ Watt just signed an extension. They just announced it like an hour ago, I think. 3-year extension with the Steelers, I think I saw. Josh Downs, Aaron Jones, John Elway, Drake May, Jalen Hurts. We got Siobhan Brevell Jr., Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins, Ted McMillan for the Panthers. There you go, Steve. And Torrey Holton for the Seahawks. Franchise, Josh Hines Allen for Jacksonville. And Hall of Fame Rondé Barber for the Buccaneers. The Packers are going to get a showcase Tucker Kraft blue to 250. So congrats, Michael J, on the Tucker Kraft to 250. It is 237 out of 250. Congrats, Michael. Willie Gault for the Bears. Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. Roma Dunes, Ricky Pearsall. Napu, there's Mark Rippon. Antonio Gates. Buda Baker, Tucker Kraft again. Dave Craig. Aiden O'Connell. Getting to some rookies, we got Milrow for the Seahawks. Tyler Shaw for the Saints. Devin Neal for the Saints. Curtis Rourke for the Niners. And Malachi Starks for the Ravens. Little franchise of Run CMC for the 49ers, Steve. A hot rookie is of Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Congrats, guy. Trey Benson on the scorecard. Excuse me, for the Cardinals. King Henry, the Bus, Jerome Bettis, Cortland Sutton, Gonzalez, George Pickens, Geno Smith, Matthew Stafford, and MVS. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, Kyron Williams, and Malachi Corley. Kyler Murray. Some more rookies, Kevin Banks, Pat Bryant, Eric Anamar, Damian Martinez, Landon Jackson. We got hot rookies for the Colts, Tyler Warren, tight end. Congrats, Andrew. And again, it's funny that we're sleeving up and more excited about the 5th round pick than the 2nd round pick or whatever they drafted. But Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. Congratulations, Michael. So Penix and Shedeur get on the hit counter now. Joe Thomas with the scorecard for the Browns. Christian McCaffrey, Spillane, Etienne, Fisk, Humphrey, Tolbert, Demario Douglas, Alvin Kamara, Darren Woodson, Kincaid, Washington, Joe Mixon. More rookies, Ferguson for the Rams. There's Ashton Genty. Another one for the Las Vegas Raiders, Steve. So the Genty spot takes a lead. Jack Sawyer for Pittsburgh. Will Campbell. Cameron Williams. The Bears are going to get another one. Colston Loveland on the draft. Congrats, Andrew. We got a franchise, Drake May for the Patriots. Scorecard rookie, Devin Neal for the Saints. John, congrats. DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Pittman Jr., Pace Jr., Munoz, Tank Bigsby, Kicker Alert, Chris Boswell, CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Stewart, Drew Bledsoe, Hooker, McLaughlin. There's another Kobe Bryant. It's a different Kobe Bryant. There's two in football right now. That's nuts. Restrepo for the Titans, Jordan James, Mike Green, and Jelon Walker. And the NIL spot stays hot for us. John, it's Bryce Underwood from Michigan on an NIL auto. We got Arch Manning the other night. And now we get a little Bryce Underwood tonight. Let's see how hot the NIL can stay. Congratulations, John. Bryce Underwood. Some of these NIL guys, if you guys know them better than me, let me know how hot these guys really are. I'm not up to speed on all of them yet, so. Metal wants it. Bryce Underwood is awesome. Is he? Mason Graham for the Browns. We got Isaac Bruce on the Hall of Fame. JSN for the Seahawks on the franchise. And we got a kicker alert, Chris Boswell to 10 on a gold. Chris Boswell, I believe that's 6 out of 10. It is. 6 out of 10 for the Steelers. Bob M., congratulations. When you join into a break, you join it so you get a kicker card out of 10, right? Isn't that why we all do this? Congrats. It's a sweet card, though. And I like Chris Boswell. He's a good kicker. 6 out of 10. Gold for the Steelers. Congrats. Kenneth Walker, Rousseau, Trey Benson, Honeybee Jean, JSN, Sherwood, David Montgomery, Jalen Polk, Al Toon, Adam Thielen. Here's another Shadur Sanders for the Browns. Congrats, Michael J. So Penix and Shadur tied up. Matthew Golden for the Packers. Congrats, Michael. James Pierce, Antoine Wells, Jalen Royals, and we got another numbered auto out of 10. Ty Felton, rookie auto. 3 out of 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Lou, there you are. How about a rookie auto out of 10? Congrats, my man. That is fantastic stuff. So this, I mean, when you think about it, this is our third card out of 10. Now, granted that one was all crazy, but that was all out of 10. Wow. Good stuff, Lou. We got another Ashton Genty. This one's going to be an emerged. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in, man. There you go. Ashton Genty again. They take a lead on the hit counter. We got Brock Bowers on the franchise for the Raiders. And then a Travis Hunter hot rookies for Jacksonville. Congratulations to Drew on the Jacksonville spot. And Hunter and Neighbors finally joined the game. Showcase Singletary to 250. 233 out of 250 for the Gigantes for Lou. Lou, you're getting hot, man. There is Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Jerry Jeudy for the Browns. Max Crosby, Charbonnet, Highsmith, T. Higgins, Puka Nacua, Saquon Barkley, Roshan Johnson, and Eli Manning for the Giants. Guys, we're moving to box 2, and I gave myself an hour for this break, and it's only 20 after. So we'll be able to take this one a little slower, and then maybe we'll do a couple leprechaun races or something to pass some time. Because I think I'm gonna end up way early. We'll do a pack by pack and see how that goes on this one because we've got the time. So think about the hit counter. We're at the halfway point. There you go. We're at the halfway point, guys. So think about your updates to the hit counter. We got 7 in the first half, the first box. Caleb and Genty in the lead at 3. Shador and Penix at 2. And then we've got Hunter and Ward each at 1. And boy, it was a heck of a box. I'll go ahead and recap the box just for fun because we got the time. We got the Giants out of 250. A Hunter Hot Rookies. Genty emerged. Ty Felton auto out of 10. Shador Sanders. Chris Boswell first down insert out of 10. NIL autograph Bryce Underwood's a big one. Devin Neal scorecard. Genty. Shador Sanders emerged. Tucker Graft to 250 showcase. Genty Hot Rookies. Kobe Bryant auto. Mark Rippon auto. Surtain 1 of 1. Luther Burden. And then the out of 10 Nick Chubb with the weird foil coming off there. So we got 3 cards out of 10 and a 1 of 1 in that box. What an amazing box. And anytime we get a 1 of 1, how cool is that? I'm actually going to put... where'd that guy go? I'm going to put him up back there. Have him hang out with us a little bit. And let's get into box number 2, guys. Marty, if you can give them all a few more seconds. And then close the hit counter, please. Box number 2. Here we go, guys. Good luck and good luck on the hit counter. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. RJ Harvey. Donovan Jackson. Josh Simmons. Jake Brenningstool. There is another NIL auto for John. This one's going to be Caleb Downs from the Ohio State University. And Caleb does not have very good penmanship. That looks like a 4-year-old signed that one. He's a lot better at football than he is at signing autographs, I'll tell you that much. Congrats, John. NIL, double on the board. Congrats. We got Terrell Owens on the Hall of Fame inserts. Omari and Hampton on the draft. We got a lot of white over there for the Chargers. Michael Penix Jr. on the emerged for the Falcons. And that puts Penix and Shador in a tie with Caleb and Genty. Scorecard, Calvin Ridley for the Titans. We got Baker Mayfield, DeAndre Swift, Xavier Worthy, Malata, Will Anderson Jr., Vinny Testaverde. There's Malik Neighbors for the Giants. So Neighbors and Hunter now are back in the hunt. Parker Washington, Kincaid, and Woodson. Jared, let's see where you at on there. Bills. A couple Bills cards, nothing major yet for you in that. A couple Rams cards, nothing major. A couple rookies I think we got out of there. Titans, you've gotten probably 5 or 6 cards out of the Titans. So no huge hits yet for you, Jared. We got them in the books for you, but 2 NIL autos. We got a 1 of 1. That's probably our big news of the break so far. The Broncos got a 1 of 1. Josh Connerly, Trey Harris, Gite Tiamalu, Will Johnson, Dylan Sampson. We got a drafted Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. TJ Watt on the franchise. Again, just signed his, yeah, you bet, Jared. Just signed his extension earlier today. Jalen Polk on the showcase for the Patriots. Cortland Sutton, Gonzalez, Kenneth Walker. Russo, MVS for the Seahawks. JSN again for the Seahawks. Sherwood. Montgomery. There's Khalil Shakir for the Bills. There you go, Jared. There's one for you. There's some Ladd McConkey action for the Chargers, Guy. Brian Burks for the Giants and Brock Purdy for the Niners. Abdul Carter, rookie for the Giants. Kyle Williams, Patriots. Makuba, Eagles. Jalen Noel, Riley Leonard for the Colts for Andrew. And there's a rookie auto for the Saints. Congratulations, John. It's Kevin Banks Jr. His autograph looks like a lasso rope. Like he's roping his own helmet. Congrats, John, on the lasso autograph for the Saints. Tyler Warren on the draft for the Colts. Josh Allen. There you go, Jared. Josh Allen franchise. And the Bears are going to get out of 35 an artist proof. DeAndre Swift. 17 out of 35. Congratulations to the Bears spot, Andrew K. DeAndre Swift, 17 out of 35 on the blue artist proof. Ken Anderson, Rich Gannon, Trent Green, Jared Verse, Devon Chain, Josh Hines Allen, Jordan Brooks, Keon Coleman for the Bills, Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. I don't think I've pulled him yet out of score. That's pretty sweet. Tyler Pickett and Joe Milton, which is surprising considering I've ripped enough boxes right now. I wouldn't think that there's still cards I haven't seen yet, but that's how it went. I hadn't seen a Cooper DeJean yet. Benjamin Morrison for the Buccos. Jackson Dart for the Giants. There's a good one for Lou. Ayrton Orsi for the Texans. Caden Prather for the Bills. Is a rookie for Jared. Ty Felton for the Vikings. We got the Hall of Fame Dwight Freeney for the Colts. Hot rookies Amari and Hamptons. Nice one for the Chargers. Guy. Kellen Winslow on the scorecard for the Chargers. Trey Benson, Bijan Robinson, DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Munoz, Tank Bigsby, Kicker Alert, Chris Boswell, CeeDee Lamb, Boya Lukin, Russell Wilson, Alex Pierce, and Khalil Mack. There's another good one for the Giants. It's Cam Scatterbro. Congratulations, Lou. Membo, Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. And here's another NIL, Isaiah Bond for John. So you can get NIL players that aren't autographs as well. And Isaiah Bond, I think, is like one of 2 or 3 that has a non-autograph card. I loaded them up only because you only get so many of them. Congrats, John. Xavier Watts, rookie auto, Quishon Jenkins for the Cleveland Browns. The Browns had a ton of draft picks, and they used them to get like 3 quarterbacks and a bunch of other guys. Michael J., congrats. Quinshon Judkins auto for you. There's Marv Harrison Jr. for Steve for the Cardinals on the franchise. Malik Neighbors on the Emerged for the Giants, Lou. And that's going to get, all of a sudden we got a 3-way tie on the hit counter. That's going to get broken right there with Shadur Sanders on the hot rookies for the Browns. So a great couple packs here for Michael with the Browns. Shadur on the hot rookies. That's going to put them to 4. And we got another super low numbered Mike Sanisfield to 5. I'm sorry, 6. 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 on the green end zone insert for the Commanders. Congratulations, Anthony G. I wish that was like Jaden Daniels, but Mike Sanisfield, he'll do it. 5 of 6. Congratulations. The green rainbow refractor of 6. Pittman Jr., Pace Jr., Greg Dortch, Robert Mathis. There is Jaden Daniels right now. Imagine if that would have been the one of 6. So we need Cam Ward to come play a little bit. Jared Goff, David Njoku, Dave Casper for the Raiders, Tua, and kicker alert for the Bills, Tyler Bass. Arroyo for the Seahawks, Ravel for the Cowboys, Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers for Dolphins, Ted McMillan for the Panthers. Steve, congrats. Hall of Fame, Tim Brown for the Raiders. The Rams going to get a Matthew Stafford franchise. Jared, there you go. Emerged Egbuka, rookie for the Buccaneers. Congratulations to Steve on that one. Karlaftis on the scorecard for the Chiefs. We got Eckler, Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, Jerome Ford. The other night, Monday night, we got 3 autographs of Jerome Ford. That was crazy. William Andrews for the Falcons. That's a sweet black and white photo and all. Garrett Wilson. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. There's C.J. Stroud for the Texans. Nico Collins, Gilmore, and Jatavion Sanders. So a lot of names we hadn't seen yet from box 1, which is nice. Spreading it out a little bit. Brady Cook for the Jets. Walter Nolan. There's Travis Hunter. Congratulations to the Jaguar spot Drew. Our second Travis Hunter of the night. Ja'Cory Brooks for the Commanders. Egbuka for the Buccaneers. And we got a draft parallel of Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. So every time it gets tied up, Shedeur answers. Congrats for the Browns spot, Michael. And Shedeur takes the lead again. Jimmy Johnson on the Hall of Fame. Jackson Dart on a showcase for the Giants. Lou, congratulations. Jackson Dart showcase. Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, Deshaun Watson, Jerry Jeudy, Deebo Samuel, Highsmith, T. Higgins, Puka Nacua, Doug Williams, Speed, Jonathan Taylor, and Aeneas Williams. Got a couple packs left, and we are still going to be way ahead of schedule. We might just have to start the break early. Torrey Horton, rookie. Gunnar Helm. Dylan Gabriel again for the Browns. The Browns have had a great break, Michael. Congratulations. Ali Gordon for the Dolphins. Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. Derrick Henry on the franchise for the Ravens. And then we got a Ted McMillan hot rookies for the Panthers. So, Steve, congrats. It's our 3rd or 4th Ted McMillan. Exciting young rookie receiver prospect for the Panthers. The Broncos are going to get to 100. Albert, 60 out of 100. Jade Barron on the rookie showcase. Blue showcase parallel to 100. J.K. Dobbins, Run CMC. Spillane, Travis Etienne. Marlon Humphrey, Jalen Tolbert. Demario Douglas, Alvin Kamara, Jalen Carter, Trey McBride, Tajay Spears, and C.J. Mosley. I think we should have one more autograph left in this box. I don't think we've gotten 4 yet in this box. The Commanders, we got Trey Amos, Tez Johnson for the Bucks. Kicker alert, rookie kicker alert, Andres Borregales for the Patriots. Luther Burden for the Bears. Travion Henderson for the Patriots. And there is an autograph. I knew we had at least one more coming. The old running back stalwart for the Panthers, Jonathan Stewart. If you guys played fantasy football in the mid-90s, this guy was a beast for about 3 seasons and then fell into obscurity. Jonathan Brooks auto for the Panthers. Steve, congratulations. Brian Dawkins on the Hall of Fame for the Eagles. Riley Leonard on the draft insert for the Colts. A franchise for the Colts of Jonathan Taylor. And a showcase for the Cowboys to 250 of Darren Woodson. That is 163 out of 250 on the blue showcase, Darren Woodson. How about them Cowboys, Lou? Congrats. Braden Fisk, Derrick Henry, the Bus, Jerome Bettis, George Pickens, Geno Smith, Matthew Stafford, has Westbrook Hines, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, and J.J. Barner for the Seahawks. We've got one pack left. Then we'll do a recap. We'll do a little bit of housekeeping on Leprechauns. Maybe we'll do a little something fun. And then we will probably start our Optic break a few minutes early. Woody Marks, rookie for the Titans. Hey, there's Cam Ward. All right, it only took to the last pack of box 2, but we got a Cam Ward for Jared. There you go, my friend. Savion Williams for the Packers. DJ Giddens for the Colts. Amar and Hampton for the Chargers for Guy. Hey, we got a redemption. There's another auto in here. Mystery rookie redemption. Mystery rookie number 6, guys. We're going to have to randomize this one off. So there's something a little fun we can do at the end of this. Mystery rookie. Who will it be? This could be a big one, guys. This could be a real big one. Congrats to all of you, and good luck to see who wins this one. I'll throw that up for there now. We got Abdul Carter for the Giants on the draft inserts. Franchise Harrison Smith for the Vikings. Franchise Jalen Carter for the Eagles. Showcase of Golden Tate for the Detroit Lions, Steve. Then we got Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. Roma Dunes, Ricky Pearsall, Warren Moon, Vince Young, Stingley Jr., Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin, Tyler Algier, and the last card, Brian Urlacher for the Chicago Bears. All right, wow, what a fun couple boxes. We've got a bunch of stuff to recap, some really good hits, big piles of rookies and inserts that Marty's already working on sleeving for you guys. I didn't sleeve them all up for time purposes, but I would have had plenty of time to do it. But we'll get all the rookies and inserts sleeved up and probably taken care of for you guys as we ship them out. We got lots of fun hits to go through that I'll recap in just a second. I hope you guys enjoyed that first break. If you haven't found your way to doing so yet, hit that like, subscribe button for us. Make sure that you save us on YouTube so you know when we go live. Also, make sure on eBay you save us as a seller so you know when our auctions go up. We do currently we're going to be breaking tomorrow morning. Some fun stuff, some big league, couple boxes of that. Nice cheap break for you guys. And then auctions are live for some of next week already, and more are going to be coming live over the weekend, but we're doing a mixer Monday night with all mixer breaks. We're doing a through the years baseball break, starting at 2022 capstone, then going into 23 lead extra edition, 24 prospect edition first off the line, and 25 Donruss. So that's going to be a fun one. Check that out. Get some spots on there. We're doing a heritage mixer with 25 heritage and 24 high number, and then we're doing a football mixer that's going to have Optic International in there. It's going to have a totally certified box, which again usually has like 15 numbered cards, and then a bunch of Phoenix H2s. So check all that out. We got more stuff in store for next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. So save us as a seller and check out those auctions. And then also make sure you navigate on to our website, Sign up for the newsletter. Take advantage of that scavenger hunt or grabbing at least the consolation prizes if it's already been won. And if you do buy something on our store in July, you're going to get entered in for a chance at $50 store credit grand prize. So we've got the recap, but before we recap, let's give away that guy. Let me get our leprechauns out. Oh, thank you. We can also talk about our... I'll do that for a second. So we had bets. You got both correct. Bet's going to get 2 leprechauns. Guy, you got 1 leprechaun for the number correct. Looks like everyone struggled going with Genty. So we got a couple leprechauns earned with Bets getting 2 of them. Bets, congratulations. Let me get those leprechauns up now. There you go. If you guys aren't familiar, we love our leprechauns here at Card Lines. They run very well for us, entertain us. They're always well taken care of. We feed them a healthy diet of Skittles and beer, and they could not be happier. And they get the opportunity to run on your guys' behalf to do giveaways, or in this case, to give away what could be a monster hit. So let's get our leprechauns out of the stable, pop them in the list. We've got NAL all the way up to Arizona Cardinals, 33 spots in there. We're going to hit done. We're going to have some fun with this one. I'm going to run it for, it was 33 teams, 33 seconds. This is going to be an endurance race. Can your leprechauns hold pace for 33 seconds? Let's shuffle them 3 times. And here we go, guys. This is for a mystery rookie redemption. Mystery rookie number 6. Good luck, guys. Let's get it. So 10 seconds in, you got Washington, Philadelphia, the Rams all running up top. Washington's falling back pretty quick. The Eagles are falling back. The Jets are starting to push. We got some movement up top. Who's going to make their run? 5 seconds left, guys. Who's getting it? Look at the Bengals come sprinting out. The Cincinnati spot sprints out of nowhere to grab that sucker. Cincinnati beating out Atlanta, Miami, and then 4th was the Packers. So congratulations to the Cincy spot. Steve B, you're getting the mystery rookie redemption, mystery rookie number 6. Steve, congratulations. Show you guys what else we got. We did manage to land Jared a Cam Ward towards the end, which was great. We got a Woodson out of 250 for the Cowboys. We got a Jonathan Stewart autograph for the Panthers. A Barron out of 100 on the showcase. Tet McMillan on the hot rookies. We got a couple of his base as well. Jackson Dart on the showcase. We got another one of his base as well. Shador did well. The Browns did really well for Michael. So Shador draft. Travis Hunter base. We did get the Sanistril 5 of 6 for Anthony for the Commanders. There's a Shador hot rookies. The Browns also got a Quinshon Judkins rookie. We got an NIL base of Isaiah Bond along with 2 autos. DeAndre Swift was out of 35 for the Chicago Bears spot. Calvin Bakes Jr. for the Saints autograph. Caleb Downs on the NIL. The Nick Chubb out of 10 with the foil coming off. So disappointing. Luther Burden for the Bears. Mark Rippon auto. Kobe Bryant auto. Ashton Genty on the hot rookies. Tucker Kraft at 250. Shedeur Sanders. What you got for me?
Just if you want to say, it's up to you.
Oh. Marty said he quick looked in that Bryce Underwood, which we'll show you guys in just a second, is probably somewhere between this guy. $200 to $300 card at least. There's not too many of them out there yet. But so congratulations John on the NIL spots. John's buying dinner for everyone after the break. We did get a Ashton Genty. Devin Neal on the showcase, or the scorecard. We got a Chris Boswell out of 10. Shador base. Ty Felton autograph out of 10 for the Vikings. Genty emerged. Travis Hunter hot rookies. 250 showcase Singletary. And then, of course, the big one. A 101 Patrick Surtain II. It'll double when he beats Ohio State.
Yeah, go blue, baby.
There you go.
That's my shirt right now.
Yeah, Marty's got Michigan shirt and hat on, guys. The 101 Patrick Surtain. Guys, we pulled a 101. We pulled 4 other cards numbered less than 10. We pulled a mystery rookie redemption, 2 NILs. I think when you look at all of that combined, that is 2 phenomenal football boxes of Score. Score has been delivering this year, guys. It's been very hot. I know people are really excited about it. The prices of boxes are going up because of it. I think the NIL has something to do with that, but I think they just did a really good job of loading the boxes, and those 2 ones showed it. So thank you guys so much for grabbing all of those spots. Congrats to everyone on your hits. If anyone didn't do so well, don't worry. We got your back. We'll figure out a way to get you something else into your loot if you didn't do so well. We like to take care of you guys, but we appreciate you. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for us. We are well ahead of schedule. So one of the things that we're going to do, Marty,
Yes.
could you bring me, we've got those score treat packs. Could you bring me those score treat packs? Or 2 of them, I would say. All right, I got a couple last year's score treat packs. So I'm going to run a quick leprechaun race for those guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of our names, since they're football packs. I'm going to grab all of our names out of this break. There's 33 of you. Then I'm also going to grab all of our names out of the next break coming up, the Optic break. Paste those in there as well, down to Anthony. And we're going to run a leprechaun race for the first and second leprechauns are each going to get a score treat pack. You can get all the rookies from last year except for Caleb Williams in here. So hopefully you guys get these and get the rookies. Here we go. Scott, Steve, and Steve make a huge push and then fall off. Let me get those guys out of the way. Steve B's got a couple spots. He's taking out a big lead here. Does he have the endurance for 16 seconds to hold that lead? 7 seconds left, Steve. Come on. Here comes John pushing him. Oh, Steve falls out, and it's going to be John holding everybody off. Let's see who got second. So John J. and Andrew K. All right, guys. So John, oh, I still got the leprechauns up. Thank you, leprechauns. Go on back to the stable and get some Skittles and beer and get ready for the next one. No leprechauns were harmed in the filming of that race. John, you're going to score a treat pack along with your loot. And Andrew, you're going to score a treat pack. Again, thank you guys all for buying into tonight's breaks. As we follow through on our schedule, we are not only on time, we are ahead of time, my friends. We are rolling with a break number 2 here, which I'm really excited about anytime I get to rip more of these guys. We've got 3 Donruss Optic International hobby boxes. After we do those 3, then we are going to turn our attention to baseball for the evening. We're going to be doing 3 2025 Donruss hobby boxes in break number 591. And in 592, we're going to be doing Topps Heritage, 2 of those, finishing off the night with Heritage. See if we can't get something big in there. So that is what we got in store. What's up? Oh, I got it. So that's our schedule in store for the night. We're going to go ahead and get going a couple minutes early on Optic. For those of you guys, hopefully you guys have joined in. If anyone pops in, we're doing on 590 Donruss Optic. I want to say how much I appreciate everyone grabbing the spots in this break tonight, as well as all of our other breaks. Donruss Optic is a phenomenal product to rip. We can get autos in here because we have pulled them. We can get downtowns and uptowns in here because we pulled an uptown on Monday night. So I hope we can keep our heat streak going for some kind of major hit in one or more of these boxes. Optic is one of my favorite products. I just think it makes all the Donruss cards look even cleaner and nicer, and it's strong stock cards. So I love Donruss Optic, and I'm excited and appreciative of the chance to rip them with you guys. As we go through for Optic tonight, we're going to have Terry F. rolling with the Cardinals. We're going to have Scott rolling with the Falcons. We're going to have Nathan hitting up the Ravens. Eric's going after the Bills. Andrew after the Panthers. Guy after the Bears. Andrew after the Bengals. Steve hitting after the Browns. James the Cowboys. Russell the Broncos. Steve the Lions. Andrew the Packers. Robert the Texans. Andrew the Colts. Michael the Jaguars. Jason the Chiefs. Anthony the Raiders. Kimberly the Chargers. Steve the Rams. Guy the Dolphins. Andrew the Vikings. Scott the Patriots. Andrew J. the Saints. Davis the Giants. Andrew K. the Jets. Alfred the Eagles and the Steelers. Robert the 49ers. Alfred the Seahawks. The Buccaneers. Andrew K. with the Titans. And then Anthony Z. with the Commanders. Guys, again, thank you for grabbing those spots. Good luck. Let's see what we can pull you guys out of this Optic box. On the hit counter, again, no purchase necessary if you guys want to play along on the hit counter. We've got, with Optic, I've been doing different divisions. And so for tonight, the division that came into my head that I thought we'd go with is the NFC West. So the hit counter is going to get a tally when we pull a 49er, a Seahawk, which I spelled wrong, a Cardinal. You know, I'll fix it because I got the time. I did it again. There we go. A Cardinal or a Ram. When we pull someone from those four teams, that's going to tally up on the hit counter. So how you guys can play along is tell us which team of the NFC West is going to take the division tonight. And let us know how many you think all four teams are going to get. So just like Bets did. There's our empty box, guys. Just like Bets did, you say it'd be the Rams and 16 total. If you get the team right, you're going to get a Leprechaun. If you get the total of all four teams correct, you're going to get another Leprechaun. And those Leprechauns are going to race on your guys' behalf at the end of the evening for some freebies. I've got for some buyers appreciation tonight. I've got a few packs. We got some select baseball where you can get some Paul Skeens rookie action still. We've got a playbook football, I think from 2022. I've got a Rookies and Stars football from 2022. And I got a Player of the Day pack, which yesterday for our basketball break, the Player of the Day pack, we ripped it for the person that won it, and they got a Paolo Banchero rookie number /99 out of the Player of the Day pack. And we pulled autos out of those. We pulled relics out of those. So those are pretty sweet. So we've got all that kinds of stuff to get after as a giveaway at the end of the day. And you guys can get those giveaways by playing on the hit counter. Again, no purchase necessary to do that. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. While I'm ripping these packs, guys, what's for dinner? Someone tell me what you're having. I did not eat anything for dinner, really. So I'm looking forward to having a little dinner after we break tonight. let's get into our first half. If I apologize to anyone if you're not in yet for this break, and we got started a little bit early. As we do, just settle on in, pop in the chat, have some fun with us. But here we go, guys, on break number 590, Donruss Optic International Hobby Boxes. We're going to start off with an insert. We're backwards here on these. Start off with an insert of Best Tutties for the Lions with Goff and Laporta. Congrats, Steve. Beef tacos, nice bets. Soft tacos or crunchy tacos is the question of that hour then. AJ Brown, Alan Lazard, Stephon Diggs, Brock Purdy, Najee Harris, Dalton Kincaid, and a lighted up CJ Stroud. Thank you, Marty. So, guys, I did reference the shop earlier, and that is the code you can use. It's a one-time code that you can use that will get you a $5 coupon, medium or in between. Not sure what that means. Like are you doing a tortilla wrap, or are you doing a crunchy, or are you doing like Taco Bell style and doing them both? That CL5 shop will get you $5 off the online store if you want to go on and grab some stuff for your own to rip. JSN, Fred Warner. Oh, you know what? I gotta go back here and the hit counter. I wasn't even thinking about that. We got a 49er. Brock Purdy was a 49er. And then JSN is a Seahawk. I gotta slow down a little bit. Fred Warner is a 49er. Look at that. The NFC West coming to play today. Jared Goff. Diamond Hands insert Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Congratulations, Jason. Tony Pollard for the Titans and Cade Otton for the Buccaneers. We got Trey McBride for the Cardinals. Cardinals on the board. And Dallas Turner on the rookie recruits for the Vikings. Congratulations to Andrew. Dallas Turner. The soft tackles got nice. It's a Taco Thursday apparently. Jonathan Allen Commanders, Brian Robinson Commanders, Amari Cooper. There's another Best Tutties with Tua and Tyreek Hill. Congrats to the Dolphins guy. Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley, Patrick Surtain. We got the 101 of him in score. That was awesome. Play action, Jonathan Brooks rookie. This is one of my favorite cards. I talked about this a lot on earlier in the week as well. This is one of my favorite cards out of Optic. These play action inserts, I think, are just clean looking. Congrats to the Panthers, Andrew. TJ Watt for the Steelers. Zay Jones, there's a Cardinal. Dexter Lawrence on the silver for the Giants. Davis, congrats. AR5, Anthony Richardson, captains in charge for the Colts, Andrew. Charbonnet, there's a Seahawk. George Kittle, there's a 49er. So the division is killing it, except for the Rams. Jerome Ford and Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans. There's Will Levis for the Titans. Rashad White for the Buccaneers. Little T-Law, Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. A passing grade, Baker Mayfield. I'm a big fan of these inserts. The clipboard style. Congrats, Alfred, on that one. Jahan Dotson. Ladarius Sneed for the Titans. J.C. Horn. And I like these inserts as well, too. Chain Reaction, Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Russell, congrats. So what's your guys' favorite insert out of Optic? Like I said, I like the play action best. I like the chain reaction. I know they're more valuable, but I'm not as big of a fan of the uptowns and downtowns as the Well, definitely, I still like the downtown's probably the best. But I like the play action. Just looks like a sweeter card to me. But that's just, again, personal preference. I know value-wise, we'd all rather have an uptown or a downtown, right? First half of the box, we did get up to 7 on the hit counter. So the NFC West answered the call. Again, other than the Rams. But have no fear for the Rams, Steve. We've got plenty of cards left to rip. One more pack here to hit. Here we go, guys. We got a little something red in here coming up. Hayden Hurst for the Chargers. Max Crosby for the Raiders. And our red sparkle is going to be Trey Benson, rated rookie for the Cardinals. So, Terry, congratulations. That's going to get a Cardinal to 3. We got Ralphie 2.0, Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Congrats, Andrew. Tua. Puka Nakua, there's a Ram. Now we got everyone represented because of Puka. Quay Walker for the Pack. Zach Martin for the Cowboys. There's Jefferson for the Vikings. Jonnu Smith. Roquan Smith. Primary colors, rookie Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. Congrats to Andrew for that one. Alvin Kamara. Antonio Gibson. Cortland Sutton. Michael Penix Jr. on the play action rookie. There we go. Land a couple of these 24 quarterbacks. Scott, congratulations on the Penix play action for the Falcons. Kayvon Thibodeau. Danny Dimes. Keenan Allen. Hidden potential Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Congrats, guy. Zamir White. Travis Etienne. There's another red one for the Browns. It is Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Steve, congrats. Then we got another rookie quarterback, Joe Milton, primary colors for the Patriots. Would like to add a little Drake May onto there as well for you, Scott. We'll get you going. Derwin James, Justin Herbert, Tyson Bagent for the Bears. How about that one? There's another one of our rookie quarterbacks. Bo Nix, my house for the Broncos. Russell, congrats. Raheem Mostert for the Dolphins. There's Cooper Kupp. Still with the Rams at that point. He's now with the Seahawks, of course. Xavier McKinney and hidden potential Javon Baker for the Patriots. TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey. Silver rated rookie Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Roberts, congrats. And then what's kind of funny is right after that, it's another Ricky Pearsall. Different variation of a rated rookie. He should be the guy for San Fran this year. Congrats, Roberts. So the Niners now take a little jump because of Ricky Pearsall. Chris Olave. Juju. Kyle Hamilton. And there's another Michael Penix Jr. lighted up. I like these ones a lot as well. They feel like the prismatic and color blast type of inserts. Congrats on the Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons, Scott. So one box in, guys. We're going to call the halfway point after the second box for the hit counter. So you guys got plenty of time, but as it's playing out right now, we got the Niners in the lead with 5. We got the Cardinals at second with 3. And then Seahawks and Rams each with 2, giving us 12. So if we were to double up each box, we might expect to hit 36 if all plays out that way. There's our empty box. Still looking for a little Drake May. Still looking for Jaden Daniels. So we did get Bo Nix. We did get a couple Michael Penix. See if we can get a Barack Bowers. See if we can get some Uptowns. We got a lot of cards to rip here. Caleb Williams. I almost forgot to call him out. We got to get some Caleb. The 49ers in the lead right now on the hit counter. Leading the NFC West. We got Pat Freiermuth diving into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Anthony Richardson. Best tutties for the Saints with Derek Carr and Chris Olave. Deebo Samuel. There's another Niner. Von Miller. We got Trayvon Diggs on the silver for the Cowboys for James B. And a DJ Moore captain's in charge for the Bears. Guy. Von Miller signed with someone?
Yeah.
Interesting. Leonard Williams for the Seahawks. Huh. Geno Smith for the Seahawks. There was a bunch of rumors about TJ Watt coming to the Packers, and I did not think those were ever founded. I thought he'd sign an extension with the Steelers the whole time. Jameson, no, they wouldn't. Jameson Williams, and we got a Max Crosby play action for the Raiders. Congrats, Anthony. D-Hop for the Titans. Chris Godwin. Tyler Algier for the Falcons. Hey, there's a little JD5. The passing grade inserts. $123 million. That's what Watt signed for. Anthony, congrats on the passing grade, Jaden Daniels. Although I'll tell you what, a guy like TJ Watt, every time he steps on the field, he busts up the game. So maybe that's worth it in today's sports world. Michael Meyer, Zach Ertz. He's not a Cardinal, he's a Commander there. So almost tricked me into putting that one on the board. Ezekiel Elliott. And then the Cardinals, there we go. Marvin Harrison Jr. for Terry. Congrats, Terry, on a Marvin Harrison Jr. silver. And that's going to get the Cardinals up to 4. Everyone's chasing the Niners. Can someone catch them? So as we just finished up 25 score, how are you guys feeling about the 25 rookie class? Do you guys think they're going to answer the call, or you think they're all going to flop? I hope, for what I do for a living right now, I hope they answer the call, and I hope lots more products come out and we can break them and have a good time, and the card values are high for you guys. So I really hope they all do very well. I'm really intrigued to see what happens with the Browns. I think maybe a guy like Jackson Dart might surprise people in New York if he can get some of his feet underneath them, and he's got a guy like Malik Neighbors to throw to. The Rams, Stafford. I think Hunter will be fine in Jacksonville because they'll find ways to use him. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Seahawks, DJ James on the red-rated rookie. Congratulations to Alfred. And the Seahawks go to 5. There's a Caleb Williams, rookie recruits. Guy, congratulations. There we go. Tyreek Hill. Kobe Turner. Lots of guys in football named Kobe all of a sudden. Miles Sanders. There is Jordan Love on the chain reaction for the Packers. Andrew. Jacoby Brissett. Aaron Jones. Josh Jacobs. For the Bills, we've got primary colors. Keon Coleman. Congrats, Eric. Kendre Miller for the Saints. Jabril Peppers. There's Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Nathan. And another Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons, Scott. I think if you had to pick one player to get in a case break of Optic, Michael Penix Jr. would be the one. He shows up quite a bit. Congrats, Scott. Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Trayvon Diggs. And we got Roman Wilson on the hidden potential. And with the color match for the Steelers, I thought for a second maybe that was numbered, but that's just the color match. So congrats to the Steelers, Alfred. Roman Wilson. We've had a little, speaking of card values going up, we've had a little bit of a downspout in releases with baseball. You know, football finally score coming out, some other things. I think Topps Finest is about to come out or just came out from baseball, but it's been a little quiet on the sports cards release. But what releases is everybody looking forward to for the rest of the year? Any big ones that we should make sure we get our hands on so we can get you guys in some breaks on them? Let us know. We're happy to see what we can get and find them. We unfortunately we don't do like flawless or national treasures, but we try and get our hands on just about anything else if we can. Next stack here we got Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Rashee Rice, Jordan Love on the play action for the Pack. Congrats, Andrew. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. The Niners had gone quiet for a while. They're back in the lead again. Minka Fitzpatrick. There's Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Xavier Worthy on the Light It Up rookie. Congrats to the Chiefs. Jason. We got Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker. Oop, that's a Seahawk, by the way. Jonathan Taylor. Diamond Hands, Marvin Harrison Jr. for Terry. Congrats, Terry, on the Marvin Harrison Diamond Hands. And the Cardinals go to 5. It is close right now. Anyone in this division could still win this. We got a red sparkle back there. Treylon Burks, Levante David, Bryce Young. Brock Bowers for the Raiders on the rookie recruits. There we go. Congrats, Anthony. Brock Bowers. Kyron Williams for the Rams. Josh Palmer. Leonard Williams is going to be our red for the Seahawks. Alfred, congrats. And we got a tie at the top now. The Seahawks have come out. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to break it even closer here. Another one for Terry on the primary colors. Atlanta and Arizona both doing quite well. Got one more stack here, 25% of box number 2. And it's going to be time for you guys to update the hit counter. Lou's looking forward to Heritage High. Nice. Yeah, Lou, you're a big Heritage guy, right? Lou loves the Heritage. Lou, how many sets have you put together already? Or are you still trying to put one together? With all the inserts and blue borders and all that sort of stuff. Red border, yellow border. Have you put together like a full set yet? Or if you're close, what cards do you need yet? Jalen Waddle. Byron Young for the Rams. And it is knotted up there. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Christian McCaffrey, my house. For the Niners. Congrats, Robert. Stevenson, Jordan Addison, Trey Hendrickson, hidden potential Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. Congrats, Andrew. Cameron Jordan and Derek Carr for the Saints. We got a silver rated rookie Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. Congrats again to the Panthers spot, Andrew. Devontae Adams on the silver, still with the Packers. Interesting. As a 2024 product, that was interesting. Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Michael Pittman, Justin Jefferson on the lighted up for the Vikings. Congrats, Andrew. Christian Wilkins for the Raiders, Austin Eckler, Aiden Hutchinson, and a best tutties with T-Law and Christian Kirk. So, guys, as we move into our final box, the third box of break number 590 for Optic, it's time to start thinking about that hit counter. We are very tightly knotted with the Rams at the bottom at 6, the Niners at the top at 8, and the Seahawks and Cardinals each at 7 yet. It is anybody's game. Tell us what you guys think. Which team is going to... there's an empty box. Which team is going to lead the way at the end? And what's our total going to be on the hit counter? We did get up to 28, so 14 a box. That would put us at 42 if we stayed on that path, guys. So make any prediction changes you'd like to make. Which of those 4 teams, can the Niners hold them off? Or are one of the other teams going to come from behind to finish off the break? We got one more chance here at some kind of autograph or uptown or downtown. Would be great to pull one of those. Add to the loot we've already pulled out of this. Yeah, you absolutely can change. We got Marty will give you a bit more time. Go ahead and change it. Marty looks like Mr. Knapp's going to 41. And here we go, guys. Marty will close it up when he gets a free seconds. I'll keep going. Kendre Miller, Jabril Peppers, Myles Garrett. Best tutties, Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman. Darius Slayton, Gabe Davis. Breece Hall on the silver for the Jets. And Justin Herbert on the captains in charge for the Chargers. Darius Slayton for the Giants. Look at that. Back-to-back base cards. That's interesting. DeAndre Swift. Play action. Xavier Legette, rookie for the Panthers. So, Andrew, congrats on a Legette play action. Sweet insert. Zamir White. Jonathan Allen. Kyle Pitts. Hey, there's a J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Andrew, got to get some more of these 24 quarterbacks in box 3, and that's a good start. Congratulations on the McCarthy passing grade. Derwin James, Justin Herbert, CeeDee Lamb, and then Khalil Mack for the Raiders. We did pull that Uptown earlier in the week. We pulled the Max Crosby Uptown. Any of you guys pulled any Uptowns or Downtowns of yourself lately? If so, who'd you pull it of? And what'd you do with it? Did you keep it? Did you sell it? Did you put it in the spokes of your bike tires? I hope you didn't do that. We got Raheem Mostert. Cooper Kupp. There's a Ram. And our red, look at that. It's going to be Michael Penix Jr. That's a good one. Get a rookie on these red sparkles of Michael Penix Jr. Congratulations to the Falcon spot, Scott. Latu rookie recruits for the Colts. TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Isaiah Pacheco, and the Seahawks are going to get a chain reaction DK Metcalf. He, of course, is now with the Steelers. Going to team up with Justin Fields. Chris Olave, Juju. There's Joe Burrow for the Bengals. There's a little BT Jr. for the primary colors on the Jacksonville Jaguar spots. Michael R., congratulations. Dexter Lawrence, Devin Singletary, Jeff Okuda, CJ Mosley for the Ravens, Devonta Smith, Breece Hall, Dawson Knox, and Kool-Aid McKinstry on the hidden potential for the Saints. Andrew. Half a box left. We're up to 30 with the Niners and Seahawks now tied at 8. I do have to say, guys, I saw a Cardinal in there. So that is going to tie them up at 8 as well. Imagine if we ended up with a 4-way tie. That would not be unheard of because that happens on my hit counters more than it should for some reason. I guess that means we picked equal teams, or that means the products were dispersed equally, hopefully. But I think one team is gonna end up leading the way out of it. We'll see who it is. Next stack, we got a Ram, Tyler Higbee. So the Rams tie it up. Who's gonna be the first one to 10 is the question. Grady Jarrett. The Colts gonna get a red to Forrest Buckner. Congrats, Andrew K. Primary colors rookie Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack. Rams best tutties Stafford and Puka. So look at that. The Rams were in last place the whole break, and now they're in first place. How about that? Sam Darnold, Devon Chain, Jake Ferguson. Hey, another J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Andrew, congrats. J.J. McCarthy, my house. Keyshawn Butte, Harrison Smith, Sky Moore, and Devin Leary hidden potential for the Ravens. Congrats, Nathan. Jalen Hyatt, Jamal Williams, Aiden Isaac on the silver rated rookie for the Ravens. Dallas Turner on the rated rookie for the Vikings. CJ Mosley. There's Mr. Rogers for the Jets, Andrew. Zach Moss and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the lighted up for the Cardinals. Terry and Marvin Harrison Jr. doing very well for the Cardinals. What's it to 8? The Rams in a narrow margin here with just about 5 packs left. Joey Bosa, Isaiah Spiller. Literally, is it just 3 cards? It's supposed to be 4 cards in a pack. Did I move it? No, yeah, Joey. 3 cards in that pack. Hopefully we get a makeup card, or hopefully it means we got something coming. Spiller, Jordan Love. We got 3 cards in a 4-card pack. Nothing stuck together. How about that? That is sad. Yeah, and hopefully one of these packs has a 5th card in it to make up for that. Jacoby Myers, Terry McLaurin, Evan Ingram, Trey Benson on the rookie recruits for the Cardinals. Panini, yep. We did kind of get Panini. Well, we'll see. Maybe in one of these packs, maybe there's that 5th card. Tyjae Spears. Mike Evans. Nope, not there. Dak Prescott. And CeeDee Lamb on the diamond hands for the Cowboys. James. DK Metcalf. There's a Seahawk. And we are knotted at 9s, except for the Niners. There's the Niners getting to 9. Who's going to get to 10? There's Honey Bijan and Light It Up, Derrick Henry. For the Ravens, Nathan. 1 pack left, guys. Which NFC Team West is going to get a card? I don't see a 5th card here. McCaffrey, the Niners come back. George Pickens, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Keon Coleman on the play action rookie for the Bills is going to finish off our 3rd box. We did get Panini down that pack somehow on 3 cards. The 49ers edge it out at the end to get to 10. We did get to 37 on the hit counter, so I'm sure Marty will let me know in a minute who got leprechauns on there. Appreciate you guys for joining into that break. Optic is always a fun rip, so thank you guys for giving us the privilege of doing that with you. Hope you guys had a good time on that one as well, and please hit that like and subscribe button and all that good stuff.
Not too much diversity.
Nope.
Look at the Dallas chose.
Everyone had the 49ers, except for Betts went with the Rams.
And the 41. If it hit.
Oh, and 40, yeah. Yeah, you guys all went 41. How about that? So Lou, Guy, Metal, and Andrew all grabbing leprechauns in that break, joining Camilo and Guy from last break. Let's do a recap of some of our bigger hits of the break. We got Keon Coleman, play action rookie. Marvin Harrison had a great break with the Light It Up. Ida Azaic with the silver rated rookie. JJ McCarthy had a good break. My House. DeForest Buckner on the red. Brian Thomas for the Jaguars. Michael Penix Jr. rated rookie on the red. JJ passing grade McCarthy. Leggett on the play action rookie. Jatavion Sanders on the rated rookie silver. And a Marvin Harrison Jr. primary colors. We got Leonard Williams with a red. Brock Bowers with the rookie recruits. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the diamond hands. Xavier Worthy Light It Up rookie. Michael Penix silver rated rookie. Keon Coleman primary colors. Caleb Williams on the rookie recruits. DJ James on the red. And Marvin Harrison Jr. another silver rookie. We got a passing grade, Jaden Daniels. A Light It Up, Michael Penix Jr. Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall on the silver rated rookie. Bo Nix, My House. Joe Milton, primary colors. Deshaun Watson on the red. Michael Penix Jr. had a great break for the Falcons on the play action. Primary colors, Burton. Trey Benson on the red rated rookie. Jonathan Brooks, play action. And Dallas Turner on the rookie recruits. Finishes up that break. What I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to do for this break, I got one of those player of the day packs. I'm going to run a leprechaun race as a little extra buyer's givey for this race. So let me get our leprechauns back in there. They have stayed warmed up and stretched out. I've got to go and grab our spots for this one. We have Washington up to the Cardinals. We're going to run it for 33 seconds again. The endurance race tonight is the theme of it all. And let's see if you guys get the player of the day pack. Good luck. With 23 seconds left, the Rams and Cowboys running hot up top. So are the Giants. Three seconds left. Here comes a sprint out of the Texans. Look at that. The Houston Texans. Texans make that sprint and beat out the Falcons and the Bills. So thank you once again to the Leprechauns and the Houston Texans spots. Robert, again, just beating out the other spots. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. As we move on our schedule, we are, guys, jumping early tonight, but I hope you guys don't mind. We've got some folks that are going to be hopping in now for baseball. I know many of you had teams in both. So thank you guys for doing that. Setting up our 3 Donruss packs, which is what we're going to move to next. We're going to be doing 3 hobby boxes of 2025 Donruss. I'm a big fan of Donruss because you get so many inserts and good stuff. It's fun to break. My only complaint is that every card's flipped in each direction, so we got to deal with that. But besides that, I'm a big fan of Donruss. I think it's super underrated. I think they load up the boxes, so it's a lot of fun. I hope we pull some big stuff. And then our final break of the evening is going to be 2 Heritage boxes from 2025. And that's going to wrap up this Thursday football and baseball mixer. So we're at the halfway point, guys. It's time to take our helmets and pads off. It's time to put our mitts and caps on. And let's roll into a little baseball. We're going to be moving here a few minutes early into 591 2025 Donruss 3 hobby boxes. As we get into our 3 boxes, which there they are, I want to thank Mark for grabbing the Diamondbacks and the Braves, Andrew the Orioles, Mark the Red Sox, Jay the Cubbies, Mark the White Sox, Andrew the Reds, Timothy the Guardians, Mark the Rockies, Steve the Tigers, Adley the Astros, Jason the Royals, Betts with the Angels, Andrew the Dodgers, Mark the Marlins, Jesse with the Brewers, Carson with the Twins, Nick P with the Mets, Thomas Yankees, Steve B A's, Mark Phillies, Timothy with the Pirates, Padres, Andrew with the Giants, Chad with the Mariners, Sean with the Cardinals. Sean gave him a shout out earlier. Go St. Louis. Betts going for the Angels. Carson with the Rays, and then Chad with the Rangers, the Blue Jays, and the Nationals. Guys, good luck on each of those spots, and thank you very much for grabbing them all. We are completely full in all 4 breaks tonight. And once again, we appreciate you guys for grabbing those spots and for paying your invoices right away. It makes life a lot easier for everyone involved and allows us to just get on screen and have fun and do what we do best, rip some baseball and football cards. Our first box, let's talk about that hit counter again. Again, if you guys are a first timer with us, welcome to the Card Lines family. We do the hit counter as a way to have some fun and to give you a chance at earning some giveaways. There's an empty box. What we ask you to do is tell us which of the 4 spots is going to get the most hits. And by hits, in this case, it's just cards. So it's not like only autographs. It's total cards. So Big Poppy and Ryan Sandberg are a team in this break. Skeens and Mizorowski are a team in this break. Jacob Wilson and Jacob Wood are a team in this break. And then Catfish Hunter and Jim Katz are a break in this one. I wanted to try some different names. And we usually see quite a bit of both David Ortiz and Ryan Sandberg. So I thought they would be fun to put on there. And then we always see a ton of some of the older players like Catfish Hunter and Jim Katz. So I figured it'd be fun to put them on the hit counter. And we'll see if it's the legends, the Hall of Famers, the phenom pitchers, or the phenom hitters. Who's going to get the most? So you guys tell us which of those 4 pairings is going to get the most cards in this break. And then tell us what the total number between all 4 spots is going to be. So you would say Skeens and Miz, for example. And if they do get the most cards out of the 4 spots, you're going to get a Leprechaun. And then you would say the total of all 4 spots with my Skeens and Miz pick is 42. And if that's how many hits we got, then you would get a leprechaun as well. So you're not predicting just how many we're going to get for one, but how many total for all four. And considering that that's 8 players in 3 boxes, I'm going to hope we end up somewhere in the 20s, if not higher. So make those predictions. We'll give you guys 3 boxes. We're going to give you guys through the second box. And at the end of the second box, you can make a prediction. Because we like to make it as easy as we can for you all to get some leprechauns so you have a chance at the giveaways. And again, Donruss is always flipped upside down, so I do apologize for that. I might just read some of them upside down. I'll try and turn over the notable ones. Here we go, guys. Good luck on each and every spot. Thank you, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's talk some baseball. Adam Wainwright gets us going. Andrew Walters for Cleveland. Tim Hudson. We got an orange right away. It is going to be Bubba Chandler for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Timothy, that Bubba Chandler is 139 to 199. Congratulations. And we've got a Dante Nori, clearly Donruss for Philadelphia. Congrats, Mark. I like the clearly Donruss cards. I think they're super cool. Most of them aren't numbered, but they can come numbered as well. And I like these ones as well. Diamond Marvels, Jordan Lawler, the Diamondbacks. Mark, congrats. Slade Caldwell for the Diamondbacks. Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Jordan Lawler. There is Catfish Hunter. So our first hit counter is on the board with Catfish. John Smoltz, Jack Leiter. Our first silver foil is going to be Hurston Waldrop. And then we're going to have an Optic foil chrome parallel of Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Jason, congrats on the Bobby Witt Jr. There's Clinche for the Seattle Mariners. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Prince Fielder. The Wizard Ozzie Smith. Nolan Ryan. And Craig Biggio for Houston. There's Tony Perez for Boston on the Optic. We got a laser Joe Mauer for the Twins. Carson. Laser milestone Joe Mauer. And that is not numbered, but I had to double check and make sure. Cole Young for Seattle. Enrique Bradfield Jr. Pablo Sandoval. Nolan, what's going on, man? How you doing? We got Nick York, Miguel Tejada, Pudge Rodriguez. We're going to get a numbered card of Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. That is a 123 out of 199. 123 out of 199 for the Cardinals. Congratulations, Deshaun. There you go, man. Go Cards. To 199. Yachty. Drew Gilbert on the Optic for the Mets. Theo Gillen. There's Jesus Made for the Brewers for Jesse. Big chase there in Made. Robin Ventura. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Dylan Cruz on the rated rookie for Washington for Chad. Junior Caminero on the Optic. And then Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. Sean, there you go. Laser Albert Pujols Elite Series. That's a pretty cool looking card. Congratulations, Sean. Cardinals hitting you up. Of course, I was like, oh, we see Big Papi and Sandberg all the time, and now we won't get him. J.D. Dix, Carter Holton, Joe Ariarte, Jimmy Leland, Carlos Beltran, Pedro Martinez. The Brewers are going to get a rated prospect, Blake Burke on the foil. Jet Williams on the Optic rated rookie for the Mets. Augustine Ramirez, he's being talked now for NL Rookie of the Year. Is it numbered? No, it's not numbered, but that's a good to have me second guess it. It's just a green laser. Super cool, but yeah, not numbered. The Elite series are kind of like a short printed parallel. I mean, they're pretty abundant, but they're shorter print than the other ones. Ramirez, Sebastian Walcott, Lou Gehrig, Jake Bloss, Terry Francona. What's going on, Bill? Colt Keith for the Tigers. We got Mike Schmitz on an Optic. It's like a pink hue to that as well. Interesting. Bomb Squad, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October for the Yankees, Thomas. And one of those pesky spacers. You bet, Sean. There's Hurd. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. It's a good rated prospect. A-Rod. There's a Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens for the Pittsburgh Pirates for Timothy. Will Wagner. Roger Clemens on the rainbow foil. And Johnny Mize is going to be numbered green Optic for New York. Johnny Mize is 38 to 149. Congrats on the New York Mets spot, Nick. Guys, we got a redemption as well. Signature Series, Anthony Gutierrez. I cannot remember where Gutierrez is from. Marty, can you look that up? Sorry. Redemption for Gutierrez. If you guys know where he's from, let me know. I can't. I'm completely blanking right now on where Gutierrez is from. Bryce Matthews from Houston. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Tony Oliva. Will the Thrill Clark. Kobe Mayo. There's Johnny Bench. An Optic of Ken Griffey Jr. Jack Morris on the milestones. Cam Smith for Houston. Yasevich for Toronto. Bucky Dent. Big Hurt Frank Thomas. Connor Norby. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota. And a Brady House laser rated prospects for Washington. That signature series is a red as well. James, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How you doing? Anthony Gutierrez is the Rangers. Thank you, sir. So a redemption auto for the Rangers, and we will sanity check that again, but I trust Marty. Gutierrez, red signature autograph for the Rangers. I'm not down you. I think Lou was routing you, but I'm not. Griffo Farrell for Baltimore. Bubba Chandler for Pittsburgh. Mayfield, Spencer Arrighetti, Cal Ripken. Thomas Sajaci for the Cardinals. There's Johnny Mize again. Randy Johnson on the Optic. And this is a beauty of a Marvels. It's out of 49. Kumar Rocker for Texas. You know what we do when it's under 100. Chad, congratulations. That is 9 out of 49 on a blue explosion Marvels. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this one. Out of 49, Kumar Rocker. That's a cool card. Cooper Pratt for the Brewers. Shields for Kansas City. Mike Schmitz. There's Ken Griffey Jr. Randy Johnson. There's Albert Pujols. We got some more numbered love coming here for Boston. Roman Anthony to 149 on the blue. Congratulations, Mark. Roman Anthony also in the running for Rookie of the Year, although I don't see it going to anyone other than Jacob Wilson, but we'll see. Darren Baker, we'll get you a numbered or something. Sean, we can do it. Dollander and Malcolm Moore. Oh, yeah, Marty, thanks for sharing that stat. I love those stats. Like Tony Gwynn, it's just virtually impossible that he could have ever gotten below 300. I think if I forget the exact stat, but I think I've quoted this before, that like for his whole career, he only had like 391 strikeouts or something like that. For his whole career.
Yeah, he was a basketball player at San Diego State.
Yeah.
He had more assists at San Diego State than he had strikeouts.
Tony Gwynn had more assists in his collegiate basketball career at San Diego State than he had strikeouts in his almost 20-year career in Major League Baseball. That is incredible, especially considering that you get guys that strike out 200 to 300 times a season in today's game. Oh yeah, he faced Maddox and all those guys. Put the ball in play, good things happen. That's one of the reasons why the Milwaukee Brewers are a dangerous team now in baseball. They just put the ball in play repeatedly, and good things keep happening for them. We got a lot of cards in Donruss here. We're getting into the second half of box number 1. We got lots of cards to rip. So I think we can definitely hit up those numbered cards for you guys. One more pack. Finish off box 1. All right, here we go. And of course, like I said, I said, oh, we get Big Poppy and Sandberg all the time, and so far nothing. Brooks Lee from Minnesota, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero. There's an Albert Pujols for you, Sean. That's just an optic, but we're building up to it. Christian Campbell on the Elite Series for Boston. Mark, congrats. There's Nick Kurtz. He's like 1-2 in the Rookie of the Year at last I saw. It's like Wilson and then Kurtz, which is crazy. Luis Baez for Houston. Ricky Henderson. Mike Piazza. Michael Moore. Jim Tome. I almost said Thomas. Jim Tome. We got Tony Oliva on the laser for the Twins. Congrats, Carson. And then Houston's going to get a red Bryce Matthews. So Adley J, congrats. Bryce Matthews is to 99. 89 and 99. That gets some fireworks, my friends. Congrats, Adley. Bryce Matthews to 99 on the red. Seaver King, Levi Sterling. Donnie Baseball, Jimmy Rollins. Jeff Bagwell. Yadier Molina again. Houston, Spencer Irrigetti Optic. And Ben Hess for the Yankees own the Diamond Kings. You get about one of these a box, I think. And they're a cool card. So congrats, Thomas. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. Mark. Hess for the Yankees. Rhett Lauder for the Reds. Alex Gordon. Jimmy Palmer. The Brewers are going to get a red Brock Wilken to 250. That is Jesse. Congrats. Brock Wilken to 250 on the red. Brock Wilken, Brewers prospects. James Tibb on the Optic. And Jersey King, big old thick jersey, Rhett Lauder for the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew K, congrats. Andrew, Rhett Lauder on the Jersey Kings for the Reds. Congratulations. There's Wilken again for the Brewers. Brecht for the Rockies. Kerstad for Baltimore. Jake Peavy, Juan Marichal, Deion Sanders. There's a Cal Ripken Optic Chrome for the Orioles, Andrew. And our first Unleashed is going to be a Braden Montgomery for the Chicago White Sox. Mark, congratulations. I'm a big fan of the Unleashed cards. I like the Panther this year. Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. Jackson Churio for the Brewers for Jesse. James Wood, there he is. The hit counter is not showing the heat of the box. I'll tell you that much. Manny Ramirez, Eddie Matthews, and then we got a rainbow foil of Reggie Jackson. Will Wagner, this is going to be very low numbered for Toronto. Chad, Will Wagner is 16 out of 39 on the black. 16 out of 39 on the black rated rookie. The sharp looking card there. Centering could be better, but the card itself is a cool card. 16 out of 39. Chad, congrats. We got Roman Anthony for Boston. Christian Moore for the Angels. Ryan Braun. Mike Mussina. Bert Campaneris. Slammin' Sammy Sosa. We've seen a lot of Mike Schmidt on an Optic. Gary Sheffield milestones for the Yankees. There's another spacer. Noah Schultz for the White Sox. Nori for the Phillies. Chipper Jones. Jim Rice. There's Jacob Wilson. So Wilson and Wood now all of a sudden take a lead in an anemic hit counter. There's Kumar Rocker. A foil of Ryan Waldschmidt for Arizona. And a Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees. Keyshaw. Braden Montgomery. Pee Wee Reese. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Nick. Edgar Martinez. Cliff Lee. Brooks Lee on the chrome for the Twins. And Spencer Jones on the Elite Series for the Yankees. Thomas, congrats. There's number one pick Travis Bazzana for the Guardians. Timothy. Colin Houck for the Mets. Ian Kinsler. Austin Wells for the Yankees. Evan Carter for Texas. And there is Jim Cat joining Catfish. Congrats to the Twins on a Jim Cat. The Brewers. Jesse going to get another numbered card. Blake Burke to 250. 126 out of 250 on the Blake Burke for the Brewers. Would like those to be some Jacob Mizorowski numbered cards. We got Vance Honeycutt for Baltimore on the Optic Rainbow Refractor. Christian Campbell, Aiden Miller. There's Bobby Witt Jr., Doc Gooden, Jake Arrieta, Jace Young for Detroit. Buster Posey on a chrome for San Fran. And then an unleashed Tommy White for the A's. Steve, congrats. James Triantos, Vance Honeycutt. There's Big Pappy. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker. Will Clark on the laser for Texas. Jared Thomas for Colorado on a chrome. And there's an auto. Dante Nori. So we started with a Dante Nori hit at the beginning, and we finished box one with a Dante Nori autograph for Philadelphia. Congrats, Mark. Kellen Lindsay and Tyson Neighbors finish off box one. And we move into box number two. We got 6 on the hit counter, so it started to wake up a little bit there. Again, I'm a little disappointed in the legends. The legend players, I thought normally we see a lot more of those. But tonight, instead, it was guys like Mike Schmidt that we got a ton of. There's box number 2. We got our packs open. What do you guys think of the Donruss inserts? I like the Unleashed. I will say I said it earlier in the week as well. I'm a little bit critical of the Elite series, at least the base. Like when they're just white, I think they look very boring. I think when the Elite series when they got the lasers or the different color parallels and things like that, then I think the Elite series are pretty cool. But the base white Elite series, I could do without those. I also feel like maybe Donruss went a little heavy on the chromes. It's like every other card's a chrome. But when they're numbered, again, same thing. They look real clean. Or the optics, I guess, on there. I was trying to think of the third hit, and it was the redemption. I was like, we got the Jersey Kings, and then we got the Dante Nori, and I was like, what was the third hit? And it was that Gutierrez redemption. A red signature. So that's going to be a low number signature for Gutierrez. Again, congrats to the Texas spot, Chad, on that hit. Get into box number 2. Here we go. Mike Schmidt, Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Pujols, Arrighetti on the Optic, Yadier Molina for the Cardinals again for Sean. So, Sean, we haven't hit you a numbered card, but we're dancing all around inserts and stuff for you with the cards. Bryce Eldridge, rated rookie, Franklin Arias, Brooks Lee, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Jordan Lawler on the laser for the Diamondbacks, Mark. George Lombard Jr. is going to be an orange optic for the Yankees. Thomas, that is going to be to 199. 113 out of 199. Sounds like an enjoying night for you. Does that cigar also include a whiskey or a bourbon? Or just the cigar? Braylon Doughty, Cam Caminiti, Ricky Henderson, Mike Piazza, Michael Young, Jim Thome. There's Cal Ripken. Hey man, that's great, Sean. We love hearing how you guys are celebrating. Oh, look at that, Sean. There you go. That is definitely a sweet pull. It's not numbered, but you do not see many of these in there. Albert Pujols on the hit list. I want to say these might be considered. They're not case hits, but they're pretty darn close. That's a sweet one for you, Sean. Congrats. Take a puff of the cigar on that one. We got Trey Morgan, Kendall George, Jimmy Rollins, Jeff Bagwell. There's Yachty again. And there's a numbered St. Louis card. So they keep coming. Pujols to 199. The hit list, and now a green to 199. There you go. Coffee with a cigar. All right. Sounds good. There you go, man. Back to back. 199 and the hit list. Good stuff, Sean. Rashad Bateman. Our Jersey Kings is going to be low numbered. Drew Jones, that is, let me flip it, 36 out of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Mark. Congratulations, Drew Jones, Jersey Kings, numbered to 99. Congrats. Chase Burns, a good one for Cincinnati. Spencer Jones, Rhett Lauder, Alex Gordon, Jim Palmer, Don Mattingly. We got Thomas Sajaci for you, Sean. Congrats. Unleashed Luis Angel Acuna. Congrats on the Met spot, Nick. Tink Hentz, Billy Amick, Heston Kjerstad, Jake Peavy, Juan Marichal, Deion Sanders, Andrew Walters for Cleveland on a rainbow foil. And we're going to get a numbered Ken Griffey Jr. for the red spot, Andrew K. Ken Griffey Jr. is 110 out of 149. Congrats, Andrew. 110 out of 149. Owen Kase, Walker Janik for Houston, Evan Carter. There's another Jim Cat for the Twins. Again, the hit counter is not telling the story of this break. Pee Wee Reese, the Brewers are going to get another numbered card. It's going to be Cooper Pratt this time on the red. So, Jesse, that is 2 of 99 on the Cooper Pratt. 2/99 for Jesse on the Cooper Pratt's red rated rookie Optic. Nick Kurtz on a clearly Donruss for the A's. Steve B. Congrats, Steve-O. Then we got Carlos Beltran on a Bomb Squad laser for the New York Mets. So congrats, Nick P. The Bomb Squad lasers are cool inserts. That one's not numbered, but that is still pretty sweet. There's the Miz. Guys, even right now, this even a base rated prospect is still tracking $3 to $5 card, maybe more if he keeps jumping up. Congratulations on the Miz for Jesse. Bateman, Jake Arrieta, Chase Young, Kinsler, Austin Wells. St. Louis is going to keep going with a Wainwright Rainbow Foil for Sean. And Texas is going to keep rolling with a Rainbow Optic for Will Clark. Leo DeVry for the Padres. Tommy Troy for Arizona. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker. Bobby Witt Jr. and Doc Gooden. Edgar Martinez for Seattle. Reggie Jackson for Oakland for the A's. Steve. So he's in here for the Yankees and the A's in this set. PJ Morlando, Carson Bench, Wainwright, Andrew Walters. Is a cool looking card, isn't it? Tim Hudson. There's Big Poppy again. Franklin Arias for Boston is going to be numbered to 149. 59 out of 149 for Boston. Congratulations, Mark. Top loader stuck together. There we go. Franklin Arias to 149. Congrats to the Red Sox. Leo DeVry Optic. Cal DeBarge, Minnesota. Joshua Gonzalez, San Francisco. Jordan Lawler. There's the Catfish. Now Catfish and Cat taking a little bit of a lead. John Smoltz, Jack Leiter. We got a cracked ice. Christian Moore for the Angels. Bats, there you go, my friend. Congrats. That's to 25. Christian Moore on the cracked ice to 25. That's what we're talking about. Camilo, my friend, congratulations. Christian Moore to 25. He's a great prospect for the Angels. Great stuff. Congrats, Camilo. Gary Sheffield on a laser milestones for the Yanks. Marcelo Myers, a good one. Ryan Clifford, Prince Fielder. Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio. Augustine Ramirez on the Rainbow Foil. Carson Benj, Optic. Arjun Namala and Brandon Sproat. We got a second half of box 2 here to get into. We got up to 10 on the hit counter. Everyone's starting to pitch in a little bit on that hit counter. And we've had some good stuff coming out of these boxes, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these Donruss. That Christian Moore out of 25 was pretty sweet. Jersey Kings mem card out of 99 is pretty freaking cool. We did get a 101 in football, so I think it'd only be fitting if we match that in baseball tonight with a 101. Maybe Heritage will get a couple more of those hot boxes and get some redemptions again. Marty brings the Heritage luck. This pack right here has got something thick. I think there's going to be a mem card in that pack. We got Catfish and Cat right now leading the way at 4. And then we've got everyone else at 2. It is still very early as we're only halfway through the middle box. So the hit counter is going to change quite a bit. But as we finish up box number 2, you guys start thinking about if you want to make any changes to your hit counter, if you want to lower it, if you want to increase it, and if you think the Cats are going to hang on or not. wish they would put these all on the same. Ooh, maybe a second mem card. Two really. Oh, never mind. There's gonna be spacers. There's gonna be spacers. Never mind. John, yeah, Heritage is sold out. Fortunately for us, everyone bought spots and paid for them, so we appreciate that. But unfortunately, nothing to grab. Pablo Sandoval, Nick York, Tejada, Pudge Rodriguez. We got Cliff Lee for Philly. And a Roman Anthony Elite Series. Again, like I said, so the white one, I'm not a big fan of the white Elite Series. I like when they're colored or laser or something like that. But Roman Anthony is a good one for Boston. There is one of those pesky spacers. Loma Vita, Colson Montgomery, for the White Sox. Dustin Pedroia, Andrew Jones, Dylan Cruz for Washington. We got Jack Leiter on a rainbow foil for Texas for Chad. And then we've got Bubba Chandler going to be in orange. Optic for the Pirates, Timothy. Bubba is going to be 199, 178 out of 199 for the Pirates. He should get called up soon enough and join Skeens in the big league. We got an autograph for New York, Jack Weniger to 35. Signature Series Jack Weniger to 35. Great stuff for New York. Auto out of 35. I like it. I like it. Ryan Waldschmidt, Sloan, Jimmy Leland, Carlos Beltran, Pedro Martinez, Robin Ventura, Chipper Jones, and an unleashed Hagen Smith. Little Hagendas for the White Sox, Mark. Oh, I think Mark A should be Mark R in there. Sorry, Mark. Hagen for Mark R. Congrats. Bryce Rayner, Blake Burke, Jake Bloss, Terry Francona, Cole Keith, Ariarty. We got Cam Caminiti on the laser for the Braves. PJ Morlando for the Miami Marlins. Noble Meyer for the Marlins. And Ethan Salas. But I think Ethan Salas is still only like 17 years old, which is crazy. There's A-Rod. There's Paul Skeens again. What happened?
His brother.
Oh.
Brother's from us.
Salas's brother is 17. Gotcha. Will Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Jim Rice. And we're going to have an unleashed numbered card for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. Thomas, that is to 199. 32 out of 199 on the unleashed refractor. Spencer Jones. Good stuff. Owen Hall, Kalen Culpepper, Tony Oliva, Will Clark, Kobe Mayo, Gianni Bench. The Giants are going to get a Joshua Gonzalez red numbered to 250. Congratulations, Andrew, on the Giants to 250 on the red. Tony Oliva on the Optic refractor. Brady House, Susana for Washington. Jackson Churio for the Brewers. James Wood. And to our hit counter. Manny Ramirez, Eddie Matthews, Johnny Mize again for the Mets. Bobby Witt Jr. on an Elite Series. And the Elite Series are always followed by the Spacers for some reason. Chase DeLauder and Roby, Takoa Roby. Mariano Rivera, Reggie Jackson, Roger Clemens, Hurston Waldrop. A refractor of Sebastian Walcott for Texas, Chad. And an Optic Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers for Jesse. Jesse, congrats on another successful Ms. Hunt. There's Sasaki. We'll have to randomize him off at the end, so I'm going to set him right there. Braylon Payne for the Brewers. Billy Martin, Greg Maddux, Aaron Judge for the Yankees. I'm surprised that that's the first Aaron Judge we've seen. Bobby Miller. Bucky Dent. Seaver King on the bomb squad for the Nationals. Chad. Thomas for the Rockies. Cunningham. Ryan Braun. Mike Mussina. Burt Campaneris. And Salmon Slammy. A red Charlie Condon to 250. Congrats to the Rockies. Charlie Condon to 250 mark. David Shields, Optic, Refractor, Jet Williams, Drew Gilbert, Chipper Jones, Jim Rice, Jacob Wilson, Kumar Rocker. We got the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, Brady House on the Diamond Marvels for Washington. Congrats. James Tibbs, Griff O'Farrell, Luis Angel Acuna, Edgar Martinez, Cliff Lee, Craig Biggio on the Laser. Tommy Troy. Oh, that's a sweet card coming up. Tommy Troy for Arizona. Guys, look at this guy. Spencer Jones. The Get to Know You autograph card. These are super cool. These are super rare as well. Where are you from? San Diego. Your childhood hero, Adrian Gonzalez. Your favorite movie, Rocky IV. Sign your autograph, Spencer. That is cool. Spencer Jones. That is an awesome card. Congrats to the Yankees spot, Thomas. We got Lombard Jr. for the Yankees and Kaba for Miami. All right, guys. So we've got the Sasaki. We'll randomize that one off to one of you guys at the end. It is time now to start to think about where you think the hit counter is going to end up. We got up to 14 with box number 2. We got a 3-way tie at 4. And then we got Poppy and Sandberg kind of trailing behind it too. But they could catch up quick. We could get a box with a bunch of Poppy and Sandbergs, and it could get over quickly. Otherwise, let us know which spot you think is going to hold on and grab the lead. And let us know what you think the updated total is going to be. We're at 14 after 2 boxes. You guys, we'll give you guys, think about it, make your changes in. We'll give you guys until I'm done ripping the first stack of box 3. That was a cool. That's the first Get to Know You card I've pulled. That was a cool card. We haven't pulled one of those yet, so that was pretty sweet. I like it when you've done a couple cases of something as a breaker, and you end up pulling something you haven't pulled before. That's when it gets even more fun. Sticking with Skeens and mids, huh? They might get hot and win it for you. 21-22, probably good guesses. Maybe we can get hot here and we could double it up. We've had, I think we've spread out some love pretty good. I think most teams have gotten something numbered, parallel, autograph, relic, something like that. St. Louis has done quite well. I think there's probably a few teams in there that you're probably wishing would get a little bit more. So that's what we'll work on in box 3. I really, really hope, I'd love to pull a Mizorowski hit of some kind. Just because he is the hottest chase in baseball right now. So I'd love us to pull a hit for Jesse on that. All right, here we go. Marty, if you can close them up. It makes you wish you got the Yankees. Yeah, I know. And Lou, you usually do go after the Yankees quite a bit. So too bad you didn't get him in this one. But Thomas is happy about getting him. Here we go, guys. Deion Sanders, Rhett Lauder, Alex Gordon, Jim Palmer. We got Pudge Rodriguez. Evan Carter on the Elite Series with no spacer behind this time. Trey Morgan, Kendall George, Eddie Matthews, Heston Kjerstad, Jake Peavy, Juan Marichal. The Cardinals, Sean, you're going to get another laser of Adam Wainwright. And then Colt Keith for the Tigers is going to be numbered on the red. For Steve, you're going to get 78 of 99 for Colt Keith. Congrats, Steve. 78 of 99 on the red. Chase Burns, Spencer Jones, Hurston Waldrop, Jackson Churio, and James Wood follows suit with Churio. So Wood and Wilson now take a lead at 5. Manny Ramirez, Prince Fielder on the Optic, and a Coming Attractions. Again, these I feel like they should always be autographed, because this card autograph would be awesome. Coming Attractions, Brandon Sproat for the New York Mets. Nick P, congrats. Tink Hentz, Billy Amick, Mariano Rivera, Reggie Jackson, Roger Clemens. San Francisco is going to get a Sandoval purple /99. Pablo Sandoval, 37 out of 99 on the purple refractor. Congrats to the Giants. Spot Andrew K. Jacoa Roby for St. Louis on the Optic rookie for Sean. The Twins going to get a numbered out of 99 as well. 76 out of 99 on the Jersey Kings. Congratulations, Carson. Luke Keyshaw to 99 Jersey Kings. We got Owen Cassie, Walter Janik, Billy Martin, Greg Maddux. There's Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Bobby Miller. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith on the Optic. The last auto. Which one are you talking about, Tom? That one? Spencer Jones, Yankees. Bomb Squad, Jim Thome. Chase DeLauder, Roby, Ryan Braun, Mike Mussina, Campaneris, Sammy Sosa, Doc Gooden for the Mets. And Bubba Chandler is going to be another numbered card. This one's going to be a red Optic for the Pirates /99 as well. 58 out of 99 on the Bubba for Timothy. There's another Rentaro Sasaki. We're going to randomize that one off. We got Braylon Payne for the Brewers. Jordan Lawler. There's Catfish Hunter. Smoltz. And we got another black. It's going to be Smoltz. They're Johnny Smoltz on the black Optic /39. Guys, it's a eBay 101. Little bookend break sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. 39 of 39. John Smoltz for the Braves. Mark. Congratulations, Mark. The eBay 101. And guys, right behind that is a clearly Donruss Mizorowski. So that, not quite the auto I was hoping to pull for Jesse out of a Mizorowski. But that is a sweet one. Jacob Mizorowski. Clearly Donruss for the Brewers. That's a big card right there. That's probably a, I don't know, $20, $25 card, maybe more. Find the right buyers. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Unleashed for the Royals. Jason, congrats. PJ Morlando, Carson Benj, Prince Fielder, Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio. There's a foil of Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. And a foil optic of A-Rod for Texas. DeBarge, Gonzalez, Sandoval, Nick York, Tejada, Pudge Rodriguez, and a Optic Chrome of Catfish Hunter. So Catfish, they're going to take the lead again. Nick York for Pittsburgh on the Diamond Marvels. Congrats, Timothy. Marcelo Meyer for Boston. Clifford. Robin Ventura. Dustin Pedroia. Drew Jones. Dylan Cruz. A red for Baltimore. Vance Honeycutt to 250. Andrew K, congrats. That is 10 out of 250, it looks like. Honeycutt on the red to 250. We got a Sasaki Chrome. That's our third one we'll randomize off. Arjun Namala, Brandon Sproats, Ariarte, Jim Leland, Carlos Beltran, and Pedro Martinez. Another John Smoltz for the Braves. And then I feel like every box or every break, I wouldn't say every box because we did 3 boxes, but out of every break that I open, we get a laser Prince Fielder. And that is with Detroit in this one. So, Steve, congrats. Sweet card. Loma Vita, Colson Montgomery, Lou Gehrig, Jake Bloss, Terry Francona, Colt Keith, Theo Gillen for Tampa Bay on the refractor, on the rainbow. Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees. Waldschmidt and Sloan. We got one more stack to go here, guys. We got up to 18 on the hit counter with that stack. We got another Mizorowski to clearly Donruss. That is awesome. We got a couple Skeens in there. And another numbered relic card. So 2 of our relic cards were numbered tonight, which is pretty sweet. And let's see what kind of trouble we can get into in this last stack of Donruss. After Donruss don't go anywhere because we've got 2 boxes of 2025 Heritage. And then after those 2 boxes of 2025 Heritage don't go anywhere because it's going to be time to get the Leprechauns back out. Well, the Leprechauns are going to have to come out this break because we got Sasaki. The Leprechauns will have to come out again for Heritage because of all the league leader cards. But then the Leprechauns will come out one more time again for giveaways at the end. It's going to be a busy night for the Leprechauns, but that is okay. Because when Marty came in tonight, he brought some tropical flavored Skittles. So they got extra sugar in them. So the Leprechauns are still ready to run. We did make sure that we only tapped the light mint beer for the Leprechauns. So they're also not sitting too heavy down with their beer and Skittles. They are ready to run all night tonight. All right, guys, let's finish up this Donruss break. Pick number 591. It's been a good one. Johnny Bench, A-Rod. Little Paul Skeens action. Would like to turn a Skeens card into an insert for Timothy, but I like getting them any way you dice it up. Will Wagner. Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Baltimore, Chris Davis on the bomb squad. Spacer. Bryce Rayner from Detroit. Blake Burke, Milwaukee. Tony Oliva. Will Clark. Kobe Mayo. Darren Baker on the Rainbow Foil. And Jimmy Rollins for Philadelphia is going to be numbered. Mark, he's numbered to 149. 137 out of 149. I think one of our other greens was 137 out of 149 as well. Rollins to 149. Autograph. St. Louis Sean. There you go. You called for it. You got one. Cooper Herpes? Cooper Jerpy. Sean, you're a St. Louis guy. How do I pronounce that? I think the H is silent, right? Cooper Jerpy? Is that how we say it? You got his autograph, so we'll get to figure out how to pronounce his name. Congrats on the Cooper. Autograph for Sean, St. Louis. There you go, bud. Noble Meyer. Ethan Salas, Bucky Dent, Thomas, Connor Norby, Zebby Matthews, some more Yadier Molina, Connor Griffin on the Marvels for the Pirates. So congrats to the Pirates spot on that one, Timothy. We got Owen Hall, Kalen Culpepper, Eric Getty, Cal Ripken, Sajc again, Johnny Mize, Nick Kurtz on a laser for the A's, Steve. Jared Thomas, Colorado, Brady House, Susana, Mike Schmitz, Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson. There's Pujols again. Ricky Henderson. And another Connor Griffin Marvels. This time it's going to be a refractor to 199. So congrats, Timothy, on the Pirates. That is 176 out of 199 on the Diamond Marvels. Connor Griffin. Brian Anderson, Hagen Smith, Brooks Lee, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero. John Smoltz has had a great break for Atlanta. It's going to be out of 199 on the green foil. 191 out of 199 for the Atlanta spot. Mark, congrats. Great spot for the Braves. Johnny Bench on the Optic Refractor. Dante Nori, Colt Emerson, Shipper Jones, Jim Rice. There's a Jacob Wilson for the hit counter. We got a three-way tie at 6, guys. Are we going to break it or not? Kumar Rocker, Nolan Ryan on the Optic. Leo DeVry for San Diego on the Diamond Marvels. Another spacer. Thomas, Cunningham, Pee Wee Reese, Luis Angel Acuna. Martinez, Cliff Lee, and Jesus Mate. No, Sean, you would not be greedy if you asked for more. Tom, maybe if you could be more specific, I guess what you were asking. You asked the last auto. It was a Yankee. I guess I don't know the one before that. I'll do a recap at the end, so you'll see what all the hits were. Jesus Mate for the Brewers. Chase DeLauder. Jet Williams, Drew Gilbert, Ian Kinsler, Austin Wells, Evan Carter. There is Jim Cat. And Cat and Catfish break the tie. Craig Biggio for Houston. Joe Mauer for the Twins. James Tibbs, Griff O'Farrell, Bobby Witt Jr., Dwight Gooden, Jake Arrieta, Jace Young. Washington's going to get another hit here to 149 for Chad. Caleb Lamavita, 24 out of 149 on the blue. Sebastian Walcott on the Optic Refractor for Texas. Lombard Jr., Starlin Caba, Tim Hudson. There is Big Poppy Ortiz. Boy, him and Ryan Sandberg have been nowhere to be found, of course, when I put him on my hit counter. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker, Jordan Lawler. Boy, Sean, there you go. It's not an auto, Sean, but in Elite Series Pujols, we've done all kinds of Pujols damage for you. So you asked for something. Hopefully that fills a little bit of the need there. How about another Mizorowski for the Brewers? Congrats, Jesse. You've definitely gotten the value back on Mizorowskis, I think, tonight. Would love to have had one of those be an auto, but can only do so much. We got 2 tied at 7 right now. Bateman, Jack Leiter, Adam Wainwright, Andrew Walters. Jack Leiter on the laser for Texas. Brewers are going to get a Braylon Payne. We got one more auto here. I'm going to sweat that out for a second. So Leo DeVry, Tommy Troy. Braylon Payne Optic for the Brewers for Jesse, and that's going to give away to a Signature Series New York Vivas. Jorbit Vivas. And that is just 15 out of 15. We got another eBay 101 bookend breaks sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. If I remember correctly, Vivas is the Yankees. Marty, can you confirm that for me? Jorbit Vivas. Yankees or Mets? Yeah. Congrats. 15 out of 15. A little eBay 101. We did that twice in this break. We'll confirm that. I'm pretty sure it's the Yankees, but I feel like I'm wrong. While we confirm that, we got the Sasaki's to randomize off. I got to grab. Vivas is the Yankees. The Yankees, Thomas, that was your spot, correct? So congrats on an auto to finish it up there. We got our 30 teams in there. I'm going to run it this time. I'm going to go to 27 seconds. And we've got 3 Sasaki's. We've got an Optic, and then we've got 2 base. So what we're going to do on this is the first place Leprechaun is going to get the Optic, and then second and third are going to get the base. Shuffle them, and here we go. "24 seconds. The Yankees and Cubs jumped out to lead. The Mariners right now in the lead. 15 seconds, a lot could happen. Can the Mariners hold it? It looks like they're falling away. Here comes the Padres. Oh, the Mariners drop off. They pulled up lame. The Padres are going to do it. So San Diego, Cleveland. Boy, the Mariners look like she pulled a muscle or something. The Yanks did have a great break tonight. So we've got the San Diego spots. Gonna get let me get the teams up. The San Diego spot and this one, you're getting the Optic Chrome Timothy. And then Cleveland spot, Timothy again. You're getting the base. And then Boston is going to be a Timothy sweep. No, Mark. Get the other Sasaki. All right, guys. So we also have, we're pretty much right on time. But I'm going to do a buyer's giveaway for this one as well, just for fun. So let me grab, well, I already got it in there. Let me get the Leprechauns up. All you guys are still in there, so I'm going to run it one more time. Oops. And we're going to give away a pack of 2024 Select Baseball. As a buyer's giveaway, thank you guys. Twelve seconds left. We got the White Sox in a lead. The Giants, the White Sox fall off. It is going to be the Brewers racing out. So that is going to be Jesse with the Brewers spot. So Jesse, congratulations. You're getting a select pack in your loot with the Brewers. And let's recap some phenomenal Donruss action. The Christian Moore to 25. Rias to 149. Mizorowski. Beltron Laser. Bomb Squad. Kurtz, clearly Donruss. Pratt was numbered to 199. Griffey Jr. was numbered. Angel Acuna Unleashed. Jersey Kings Drew Jones, Arizona to 99. And Pujols to 199. Pujols on the hit list. George Lombard Jr. was to 199. Dante Nori autograph for Philly. Tommy White Unleashed. Blake Burke to 250 for the Brewers. Will Wagner from Toronto was to 39 on the black. Braden Montgomery Unleashed. Jersey Kings Rhett Lauder. And Brock Wilken for the Brewers to 250 on the red. New York Hess. Diamond Kings Yankees. Bryce Matthews Houston numbered. Anthony Boston numbered to 149. Kumar Rocker to 49 on the Diamond Marvels Laser Explosion. Texas, Anthony Gutierrez got a redemption auto. Brody House Laser. Johnny Mize numbered green. Pujols Elite Series Laser. Molina to 199 green. Nori on the clearly. Bubba Chandler numbered orange. Mizorowski again. Loma Vida to 149. Jesus Mate on the silver refractor. Smoltz to 199. Griffin Laser Marvels to 199. Griffin on the Marvels. Cooper on the autograph for St. Louis. Jimmy Rollins numbered 250 Honeycuts. Bobby Witt Unleashed. Mizorowski on the clearly. And John Smoltz to 39. Numbered Bubba Chandler red. Keyshaw to 99. 99 Sandoval. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Colt Keith for Detroit numbered. Spencer Jones on the Get to Know You autograph card. 250 Charlie Condon. Mizorowski Optic. Gonzalez to 250. Spencer Jones to 199. Hagen Smith. Weniger New York to 35. And Bubba Chandler, Pittsburgh numbered. And then Roman Anthony and Vivas autograph to 15. So guys, really good stuff there. So you look at that recap. That was almost better than I remembered it. That was some good stuff. The hit counter didn't do us as much justice, but we did end up at 23 on there. But that wasn't really big. I mean, Wilson or Wood, if we'd have gotten a big hit of them, we did well with Mizorowski. So the Mizorowski and Skeen spot ended up tied with Catfish and Cat. So you guys probably, each of you probably managed to earn yourselves some leprechauns. Thanks, Marty. So Sean got both correct. Congrats. Bats got Skeens correct. Meadow, you got Skeens correct. And then Bill, you got Skeens and the number correct. So congrats, guys. We'll add that to your total at the end of the evening. And that was quite a stack of hits. You are correct. And that puts us, we got a little bit of something sticking out there in our box. Seal box there. But that was a great box for Donruss. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash around that like and subscribe button for us after all those hits. A lot of fun. What's going on, Vasilis? How you doing? Brewers baseball is back tomorrow, my friend. We are ready for the second half of the season. But smash that like and subscribe button. Share the news with some friends, guys, about Card Lines Breaks. We're trying to grow this thing. We're trying to make it bigger, better, more fun, more accessible. And we can only do that with you guys. So thank you all so much. Appreciate you. As we get to our schedule, we now roll into our final spot of the evening. It's our Heritage 2-box break. Let's see what kind of damage we can do with Heritage. Got the teams up. Let me get over to Heritage. Boom. There we go. All right. So as we get these boxes going, we find out maybe this bulge is a triple relic or something in there. Or just something just shifted around in the packs. Hopefully the card's okay. They look like they're okay. Empty box, number 1. So for the hit counter, guys, we've got just 4, kind of 4 players, but because of the inserts and stuff, I had to even out a little bit. So we got Shohei. Oh, you're going to the Rays game tomorrow night? All you can eat and drink? That sounds like trouble. Enjoy that, Sean. We got Shohei on spot number 1. And of course, he's got all kind of inserts and stuff, so he's by himself. So is Judge, because Judge has got the league leader inserts and all those. And then, just to even up a little bit, we got Kyle Schwarber. I figured after he won the MVP on the hit off for the tiebreaker, I figured Schwarber needed to get a little love, and he's in a few league leader inserts as well. And then any autos are going to get added to Kyle Schwarber so he can go up against Judge and Shohei. And then I decided to go with Jackson Chourio as well. And any relic cards are going to get added to Jackson Chourio's total. Bonus Leprechaun for you guys, by the way, on what is the other commonality of these 4 players as to why I put them on the hit counter together. I'll give you guys a hint. It has to do with, if you're looking in the checklist, all 4 of them have a card in a certain portion of the checklist. First person to tell us what that is in the checklist gets a bonus Leprechaun to run for them at the end of the night. This should be fun. We'll see how quickly you guys figure it out. So for that hit counter, again, no purchase is necessary, of course, guys. You can play along with that for fun, for bragging rights, and for a chance to win some free stuff. As we rip through, I want to thank Mickey with the Diamondbacks, Jonathan with the Braves, the Orioles going to Mickey, Abe with the Red Sox, Andrew the Cubbies, Richard the White Sox, Andrew the Reds, Richard the Guardians, Mickey Rockies Tigers, Richard Astros, Christian the Royals, Cole the Angels Dodgers, Lou the Marlins, Mickey with the Brewers, Richard with the Twins and the Mets, Christian with the Yankees, Jason A's, Russ with the Phillies, Michael S. with the Pirates, Jared with the Padres, Christian Giants, Cole with the Mariners, Michael S. with the Cards, Andrew K. with the Rays, Mickey with the Rangers, Blue Jays, Jonathan with the Nationals, Christian with the non-baseball spot. Let's see. Christian, you're the one that got it right. It was the Record Breakers. You don't know the checklist, Metal. Well, I thought, Metal, you've been hanging out with us quite a bit, and we were doing some serious heritage for a while there. So maybe some of it would have rubbed off on you, but that's cool. Good guess, guys, on the cartoons and things like that. But yeah, there's the Record Breaker inserts, and all 4 of those guys have a Record Breaker insight. So, Marty, if you can mark down that Chris, which is Christian, in our spots, that he gets an extra Leprechaun. Yes, Jansen and Miranda, but for obvious reasons, I didn't include those guys because they're pretty boring. They don't have a lot of cards, so I stuck with the other 4. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck. Thank you guys for filling all the spots in this break and all 4 of our breaks tonight. We do appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, again, please sign up for our newsletter. It goes out twice a week. All sorts of great stuff. We get some breaking news. Sometimes we're the first ones to it. But we try and make sure everything's as accessible as we can. The newsletter is a great way to do it. It's a great way to keep up top of our breaks. And also, it's where all of our coupon codes and everything are for our online shop. So go make sure you check that out as well. We're going to need Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees to get us going for Chris. There you go, Chris. Devin Williams for the Yankees. How about that? Ryan Helsley. Corbin Burns. Garrett Crochet. Our first Chrome is going to be a rookie, Sean Reynolds for the Padres. Once again, guys, I'll try and I'll see if I can go a decent pace. I'll kind of look for short prints, but Marty will sanity check me on him as well. Bailey Ober, Brooks Baldwin rookie, Mitch Spence, Nolan Jones, Logan Hoppy, Hurtubise, Reese Hoskins for the Brewers, Wilson Contreras. Keep an eye out for those bat blitz as well. Bailey Ober was a short print for the Minnesota Twins. Congrats, Richard. And Andrew Abbott, All-Star, is a short print, blue border for the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew, he's a great pitcher, by the way. Made the All-Star game. Congrats. We got a Paul Skeens Gold Cup. Congrats to the Pirate Spot, Michael. JD Martinez, Wyatt Langford Gold Cup, Byron Buxton, Yandy Diaz, Luis Roberts. Our first notable American is William Bowen, Boeing, aviation pioneer. Congrats, Christian. We got a league leaders, Blue Diamonds, Chris Sale, Dylan Cease, and Zach Wheeler. So we're going to randomize these guys off, including this one will randomize off on its own because it is a hit. Paul Goldschmidt for the Yanks, Merrill Kelly, Drew Romo, Hunter Green, Josh Lau, William Contreras. We got Marcus Simeon on the insert for Texas. Justin Steele is a short print for the Cubs. Congrats to the Cubs spot, Andrew. Willie Adames for the Giants. Caminero for the Rays. Taj Bradley. Nico Cavadas. Royce Lewis. A buyback for the Yankees. Walt Williams. Congratulations, Christian. I love the buyback. This one's centering is awful. And I love that. Yeah, they do look much better on the cards though. Justin Verlander on the chrome. Jacob Young on the blue border for the Nationals. Nicky Lopez, David Festa, Kyle Gibson, John Manaea, Josh Young, Yilber Diaz, Angel Martinez, Matt Strahm on the blue border for the Phillies. Joe Ryan. There's Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds, Grant Holman, Jaden Hill, Frankie Lindor, and Hunter Biggie. Santander on a chrome for the Orioles. Blue border Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Congrats, Cole. Big Christmas, Jensky Noel for the Guardians. Bryce Miller. Zach Neto. J-Rod. Mickey Mantle. Gurriel. Lane Thomas. Oh, Sean, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Miles Mikolas. Del Castillo. Jonathan Cannon. Max Meyer. Ariete. Belozo. Torres. Springer. And Torkelson on the blue border for the Tigers. Congrats, Mickey. We got Dustin Harris on the rookie. Yeah, Sean, again, really appreciate that because we try to. It's really important to us to have like the experience where you see all your cards, but not so slow that you guys get bored and mad at us. So, and I've been getting better at getting that speed and show at the same time. So I really appreciate that feedback. Martinez for the Blue Jays. Soler, Vlad Guerrero, Brian Ramos, Alcantara, Luis Castillo. We got Porter Hodge on the mini diamonds for the Cubbies. Ryan Weathers, Noel V. Marte, Carlos Correa, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Congratulations, Richard, on the Mets spots. Is that a card? Is that one of the cartoon variations? No. Huh. Does look different, the cartoon. I guess I hadn't looked at his cartoon as closely. Gustavo Campero. Oh, no, it's not right there. Matt McClain is the same one. Whoops. We've got a 25th anniversary card. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Andrew, that's a nice one. Congrats. This guy, if it wasn't for Shohei Ohtani, this guy would probably be the MVP this year. Helio Ramos Mini Diamonds. Jerickson Profar. Mickey Moniak. Christian Mena. Joe Cantillo. John Duran. Curtis Mead. Pedro Leon. Michael Harris. Palacios. Cole Ragans. Michael King. Trey Lipscomb. Connor Wong. The trick on that focus is I do not use autofocus. Isaac Paredes on the blue chrome. I set it where I want to hold the cards and then put the focus to there. Otherwise, it's always going like in and out. So, oh, guys, nice. On-card auto, Kevin Alcantara, rookie for the Cubbies. Andrew, there we go. And we haven't gotten a show here a Judge yet. That's bananas. But the Schwarber auto spot on the hit counter finally gets on the board. Kevin Alcantara for an auto. Anytime we get an auto versus a relic in Heritage, that's a win in my book. But then when you can get Kevin Alcantara rookie auto, that's even better. So I'm going to give a little fist bump to Andrew for that one. Andrew, congratulations. That's a big dog right there. Rookie mini diamond of Lake Bakar for the Marlins. We got belly bonds for the Yanks. Jaron Duran, Pedro Leon, O'Neal Cruz, Vaughn Grissom, Michael Massey, O'Neal Cruz on a chrome refractor for the Pirates. Miguel Amaya, that's a short print for the Cubbies. Boy, the Cubbies rocking it so far in this break. Congrats, Andrew. Jose Barrios. Yes, Manny Grandal. Hey, there is one of those record breakers. Danny Jansen. Kobe Mayo. Mitch Keller. There's the other record breaker, Jose Miranda. Of course, I'd get both of those guys before we pull the other guys on the hit counter. Jackson Holiday on the Heritage variation. Congratulations to the Orioles spot. Mickey, that's a nice one. Blanco on the blue border for the Astros. Stanton, Josh Hader, Harrison Bader, Josh Smith, Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Gold Cup, Framber Valdez, Chris Bassett for the Blue Jays. Ryan Wu, he is a short print. Ryan Wu on the mini diamond short print for the Mariners. Congratulations, Cole. Bradley Blaylock, Luis Garcia, Cedric Mullins, Jordan Lawler, Aaron Schunk, Edmundo Sosa, Mitchell Parker, TJ Friedel. TJ Friedel, I was sure that one is it. He's a short print for the Reds. That's the red spot, Andrew. Grant Holmes, Riley Green, Zach Wheeler, Yuri Perez, Josh Rojas, Raisel Iglesias, Cole Keith, Gold Cup. Blue border, Heston Kjerstad for the Orioles. George Kirby, Brendan Donovan, Bryce Harper, Ernie Banks, Seth Brown, Renton Doyle, and James Wood on the reimagined for the Nationals. Congrats, Jonathan J. Mookie Betts on the mini diamonds. And Mookie Betts is a short print, by the way. So we've hit a couple of short printed mini diamonds. How about that? Congrats to the Dodger spot, Cole. That's a good one. Short printed Mookie Betts. Brandon Nimmo. There's Jackson Chourio on the Gold Cup. About time our hit counter started playing a little bit. Shota on the Gold Cup for the Cubbies. They stay hot. Luciano Riamuto, Dalton Varsho. Dylan Cruz on a Chrome rookie. What do you guys think of Dylan Cruz, by the way? Is he going to figure it out? Is he going to figure it out this year? Is his values going to go up or not? What's he going to do? Got to do some more fireworks, huh, Sean? We'll get some going. Joe Adele is a short print. Cade Smith, Teoscar, Reese Hines. There's the league leaders with Guerrero, Judge, and Witt. So finally, Aaron Judge comes to play. We're going to randomize that one off. Clayton Kershaw, 3,000 strikeouts. Orlando Arcia, Jackson Jobe is a good one. Congrats to the Tiger spot, Mickey. Max Fried for the Yankees on the blue border. Jack Peterson, Willie Castro. Caballero as Bobby Witt Jr. Solano and Roberto Clemente. Notable Americans, George Gallup, pioneer of survey sampling. Christian, congrats. Dansby Swanson on the mini diamonds. For the Cubbies, staying hot. Scherzer, Mike Trout, there we go. Spencer Steer. Our first father-son, the Biggios. Craig and Kevin Biggio. We'll randomize that off. Rafaela for the Red Sox. Ryan Bliss. A black border, Ketel Marte. Not numbered. I was hoping maybe it'd be bicentennial numbered too, but black border Marte. Congratulations to the Diamondbacks, Mickey. Vinny Pasquantino is a short print. Yeah, we'll do. We already got that short print. Vinny Pasquantino. We got Edwin Diaz Garcia, Tyler Gentry, Hassan Kim, Javier Assad, Connor Norby, Jesse Winker. I believe Winker's a short print. He is 468. So Jesse Winker on a chrome short print for the Mets. Andrew Heaney on the blue border. And Luis Peralta for the Rockies. And that puts us into our second box here, guys. We're at that halfway point. So it's time to start thinking about the hit counter, which is incredibly anemic. Considering that Shohei has, I think, 7 different inserts that he's a part of. And we don't have one for him yet. I am extremely disappointed in Heritage for that. We're going to make it up in the second box. And then Judge only with 1, and he's in like 6 parallels. There's empty box number 2. Schwarber's in like 4 or 5, and Churrio's in like 3. Also, and so I don't know, I'm a little befuddled by that hit counter. I think we have to do better. So I think, yeah, you guys guessing like 7, 9, 10, something like that. We're gonna have to do better. All we gotta do is land a couple of those league leader ones, and I think if I remember correctly, there's a league leader that has Schwarber and Judge on it, and I think there's one that has Shohei and Judge on it, if I remember correctly. So all we need to do is hit one of those, and that'll take the hit counter going. But start to think about the hit counter. Make your final predictions for that. It's kind of tough after that first box. We got some good short prints. We got a huge auto. Kevin Alcantara on-card auto instead of a mem card. That one is a huge hit. So the box was a good box. Other than if you're looking for Shohei, Judge, Schwarber, and Churrio, it wasn't a good box. But here we go. Let's see what this last box will do. We are definitely we're gonna rise it up a little bit here, guys. Let's see if we can do another auto as well. If we go 2 for 2 with autos, that would be sweet. So really, Jackson Churio is the only one that actually got a card. Because Judge was an insert, and then Schwarber's was an auto. And then, of course, those record breakers, we did get the Jansen and Miranda, which is comical. So, pause at this through. Oh, yeah, James, you haven't been on as much lately. YouTube started recently doing top fans. So the more you chat, you can earn those rankings. So right now, Metal is our most active fan in the chat, and Lou is our third most active. I don't know who's 2 right now. But if you want to get that crown, all you got to do is start telling jokes and chatting with us. And I don't think there's anything for it, just for fun. Ellie De La Cruz, David Festa, Harrison Bader, Josh Smith, Rysel Iglesias, Colt Keith. We got Lamont Wade on the mini diamond for the Giants. Sean Reynolds, rookie. Zach Neto, Jordan Lawler, Aaron Shunk. Marty, if you can, close up the hit counter, please. Sandy Alcantara, Luis Castillo. George Kirby on the chrome. Brian Wu, man. Wu is a short print. Fills in the set. Oh, Bats is 2. Nice, Bats. Marty, James wants to know how you're doing tonight. He says his fingers hurt from sleeving. He's out of practice. Justin Verlander for the Giants. Max Meyer, Bryce Miller. Yuri Perez, Josh Rojas. Corbin Burns. Garrett Crochet. We got a blue border gold cup of Wyatt Langford. Santander, Bryce Harper, Jonathan Cannon, Vlad Guerrero, Brian Ramos. We'll give him some of that Skittles and beer. He'll be all right. Contreras. Notable Americans, Rachel Carlson, Marine Conservationist. Congrats, Christian. Hey, he comes back again. There's a Kevin Alcantara. The blue mini diamonds. We got the autograph for him earlier. Dylan Cruz. Jackson Churio. At least someone on the hit counter wants to play. Congrats to the Churio, the Brewer spots. Mickey. Donovan, Ryan Helsley. Luis Robert Jr. Reese Hoskins. Mason Wynn. On an all-star rookie. That is going to be one of the Heritage cards. 25th anniversary Heritage card. Congratulations to the Cardinal spot, Michael S. Mookie Betts. On another short print for the Dodgers. Cole, glad to get you some more Mookie short prints because Shohei hasn't gotten off the plane yet from the All-Star game. Brandon Marsh, Reese Hines, Hurtubise. Devin Williams, Josh Lau, Contreras, Reed Detmers, JD Martinez on the blue border, Montero, Wyatt Langford, Mitch Spence, Fiducia, Patrick Bailey, and it's a mem card, you guys. Ozzy Albies, game used memorabilia for the Atlanta Braves spot. Jonathan, congratulations. Ozzy Albies on the game used memorabilia. That was going to get Churio and the relics. A little bit of a lead cushion there. Tyler Fitzgerald on the mini diamonds for the Giants. Drew Thorpe, JD Martinez. Next, father and son, we got the Guerreros. Vladdy Sr., Vladdy Jr. We will randomize that one off at the end. Kenley Jansen, Vaughn Grissom, Michael Massey, Rhett Lauder on the Chrome Refractor rookie. The Cincinnati Reds. Andrew, congrats. Who's number 2 work for? He works for Card Lines, man. As a fan, right, Bets? Tyler Glass now. Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga, league leaders. Not with Judge or Trout. Merrill Kelly, Drew Romo. Machado. Mitch Keller. There's another one of those record breakers. Jose Miranda. Shohei. He exists. Congrats to the Dodgers, Cole. Shohei Ohtani finally makes his presence known for us. Started to sweat that a little bit. Congrats, Cole. Nolan Jones on the blue border for the Rockies. Fitzgerald, Junior Caminero, Connor Wong, Walter Pennington rookie, Colton Cowser Gold Cup, Valdez, Grant Holmes on the Chrome rookie, Will Smith on the mini diamonds. I believe Will Smith is a short print as well. Oh no, he's not. 397. It's still mini diamonds. Will Smith for the Dodgers. There's Smith again for the Dodgers. Marte, Correa, O'Neal Cruz, Lipscomb, Mitchell Parker. There's a Paul Skeens Gold Cup. Congrats to the Pirates, Bob Michael. Yordan Alvarez. That's a short print for the Houston Astros. Richard, congrats on the Yordan short print. Alcantara for the Cubs again. Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, Kobe Mayo, Pedro Leon, Edmundo Sosa. Blake Dunn is going to be a bicentennial card. 154 out of 200 on the bicentennial. Blake Dunn for the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew, congrats. Is that the cartoon variation? Oh yeah. Chris, thanks for the heads up. I didn't notice that. It's the cartoon variation schemes. How about that? That's awesome. Thanks for calling that out for me. That's awesome. So I didn't miss it because I got Chris in the back. Nice, Chris. We got Mitch Spence on the blue border. And then Jackson Holiday, father-son. We'll randomize that out between Colorado and Baltimore. All right. Yeah, fantastic work, Chris. Great catch. So that's also the value in us showing every card is that, especially with something like Heritage, there's just so many of the little variations. Sometimes, as much as I've broken it, I still feel like I'm always missing a short print or a variation. And those image ones, like with the cartoon variation, I've seen so few of them that I've honestly wondered many times, like, have I had that many that I've missed like that? Or are they just really that rare? And I like to hope that they're that rare, but I don't know. Boy, these Heritage wrappers today do not want to. There, that's what I'm talking about. So we're sitting at 6 on the hit counter, which, again, not telling a great story for the break. Kind of been like that all night, though. Other than in Optic, the NFC West kicked it for us. But tonight has definitely been a night where the hit counter has not told the story of the breaks. Donruss, I do not believe it told the story of how good the boxes were there. It definitely did not in score tell the story of how good that was. Score, we had 5 cards numbered 10 or less. We had 2 NIL autos, a couple big ones there. It was pretty sweet. Well, you know, but most of them they don't turn them around. Like that Skeens, I guess it was upside down. So maybe I should have noticed that. And I think they've gotten to at least where the bat flips, they've turned them upside down. But a lot of the image variations, they don't flip them. And they're getting better. But if you go back like 24 Heritage, it was anybody's guess, right? Like which ones were which. But at least they don't turn them all upside down and all that stuff too. That makes it a little bit easier. Like all the regular cards. Willie Castro, Byron Buxton, Yanni Diaz, Curtis Meade, and Gustavo Campero. We got Tyler Anderson on the refractor. That's a short print for the Angels. Congratulations to the Angels spot, Cole. Chris Barrett for the Blue Jays. Jake Bloss. There's Mike Trout again. Spencer Steer. Nico Cavadas. Hunter Green. Angel Martinez. Joan Duran. Blue border Drew Romo rookie for the Rockies. Congrats, Mickey, on that one. Will Warren. Adalis Garcia. There's another Luis Angel Acuna. For the Mets, Richard. Taj Bradley, Hunter Biggie, Gilbert Diaz, Ryan Weathers on the chrome for the Marlins, and Sean Reynolds on the rookie blue mini diamonds. Ezekiel Tovar, Greg Jones, Jose Iglesias, Christian Mina Cantillo, Lindor. We got a numbered blue rookie Griffin Conine, 110 out of 150 for the Marlin spot. Congratulations to Lou on the Marlin spot. Griffin Conine to 150. Jesse Winker is a short print. Lawrence Butler, Loper Fido. There's a Jacob Wilson. Congrats to the A spot, Jason. Josh Young, Sean Manaea, Lourdes Gurriel, and Lane Thomas. Merrill Kelly on the blue border for the Diamondbacks. Uceta, Caballero, Teoscar, Logan O'Hoppe, Matt McClain, Bryce Lewis. Through the years, turned around Randy Johnson with the foil. Congrats to Arizona Mickey with the big unit through the years, 2001. Then we got the Holidays Father Son Big Leaders on the mini diamonds. So we will randomize that one out separately as well. Gio Ursula, Chris Bryant, Jazz Chisholm, Jaden Hill, Torres, George Springer. There's a Yamamoto on the inserts. Congrats, Cole, for the Dodgers. Justin Verlander, mini diamonds. Jeff McNeil, Hurston Waldrop, Mickey Mantle, Grant Holman, Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox on a rookie chrome. Tyler Anderson's a short print for the Angels. Andres Jimenez, Garrett Cole, Kevin Gausman, Belozo, J-Rod, Realmuto, Dalton Varsho. And we got a blue border Joey Bart. That one was flipped upside down. Again, is that one? That's a short print, 449 blue border. Joey Bart. Congrats to the Pirate spot. Oh, Betts, hold on. It was you got a 101? And some that you bought? That's awesome, Camilo. Congrats, man. Take a picture and send it back to us. That's awesome. Eugenio Suarez, Nacho Alvarez, Henry Malloy, Ernie Banks. A little bit of teaser. We're not quite there yet, but speaking of sharing those stories, we are on the verge, guys, of creating a Discord community. So for stories like that, we can have you guys share with us, and we can then spread out to everyone all your hits and things that you guys pulled. But that's awesome. You pulled a 101. Ariarty, Jackson Job. Trying to find it. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see who it is. I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember, Camilla, what you bought to know what you got a 101 of. Jackson Job. Crazy Horse. Lakota Warrior on the Notable Americans. Congrats, Christian. The Beebs, Shane Bieber on the Mini Diamonds. That's a... Beebs is a short print. Got some more short prints. There we go. Oh, they need to be sleeved, man.
Sorry. Well, I didn't know you were.
Tyler Glass now is a short print. Thanks, Marty. Oh, I thought Chris Bassett was. Chris Bassett, guys, was a short print for the Blue Jays. Miles Mikolas was a short print for the Cards. And Michael Harris was a short print for the Braves. Jonathan, congrats. Thanks, Marty. Mason Montgomery, Aaron Nola, CJ Abrams, Shota on the Gold Cup, Luciano Clemente, Arcia. Zach DeCenzo for the Astros is a short print rookie. Congrats, Richard, on the Astro spot. Carlos Santana, Jake Rogers. League leaders with Judge. Ugh. Clayton Kershaw, Connor Norby. Ryan Bliss. Hey, there's Paul Skeens again. This time it's a white border chrome. Congratulations to the Pirate spot, Michael. Caminero on the blue border and Will Benson. Caminero is having a fantastic season for the Rays. There we go. All right, guys. So there's our hits that I'll recap in just a moment. All the rookies and other inserts we're going to get taken care of. Boy, that hit counter did not go the way I saw it going. I thought for sure Shohei would be at somewhere like 7 or 8. I thought Judge would be at like 7 or 8. I didn't think we'd be at 7 total, but that's where we wound up. 7 total on the hit counter. So we'll see who you guys managed to grab, Churio and the Relic or 7. I'm going to quick organize our giveaway, or not our giveaway, but our league leaders. All right, so we've got to get the leprechauns up. Thank you. So James, Betts, and McMantle all managed to get. Oh, I don't have that on screen. There we go. James, Betts, and McMantle all picked Churio, and then James, you doubled up, getting 7 correct as well. Congrats, guys. We'll get those added on in a moment. With our leprechauns now, guys, we got to do... Oh, yeah, and Chris got a leprechaun as well. Got it. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So we're doing... This is the father-son ones. We got 3 base and 1 mini diamond. So we're going to run father, son. Father's on the left, son is on the right. We're going to run these for 15 seconds. And here we go. So the son takes it. And now we got to run it again for the mini diamond one with Jackson Holiday. So the Suns are taking it. So the Blue Jays are going to, or the Royals are going to get Kevin Biggio. The Blue Jays are going to get the Guerreros. The Orioles are going to get the Holidays. And now we got the one for the mini diamond. Here we go. Neither one of them wants to jump in front of each other. It's going to be a sprint at the end. It's going to be the father taking it. So Colorado is going to take the holiday mini diamonds. Congrats to the Colorado spot for taking the holidays mini diamonds. Now we've got the league leaders, and it's going to be top center, bottom left, and bottom right. And we got 3 of these. Well, 2 are the same one. So we're going to run it, and the second place is going to get that second one. And then the Chris Sale is going to go by itself. Here we go. So top center is going to take it. And then bottom left was in second. And we're going to run that one more time for the mini diamonds. It's going to be top center again. Wow. The top center leprechaun was not messing around today, guys. Holy cow. All right, so we'll take the leprechauns back off for a minute. Leprechauns, thank you. So this league leaders is going to Atlanta. This one with Bobby Witt and Guerrero and Judge is going to Kansas City. This one with Bobby Witt, Guerrero, and Judge is going to Toronto. Let's do a recap here. This one's going to Atlanta. This one's going to Colorado. We got Caminero on the blue. Skeens Chrome White. Zach DeCenzo on the short print. Beebs short print mini diamonds. Jackson Jobe rookie. Joey Bart short print blue border. Big unit through the years. Jacob Wilson. Griffin Conine to 150. Sean Reynolds on the mini diamonds rookie. Angel Acuna, Tyler Anderson, Chrome, short print. Blake Dunn was the 200 on the Bicentennial. Skeens on the cartoon variation. Skeens again. Shohei through the years. Rhett Lauder, Chrome rookie. Ozzy Albies, relic. Mason Wynn, heritage variation. Kevin Alcantara on the mini diamond rookie. Langford, blue border, gold cup. Brian Wu, short prints. Jesse Winker, short print chrome. Ketel Marte, black border for the Diamondbacks. Jackson Jobe. Dylan Cruz, chrome rookie. Mookie Betts, short prints, mini diamonds. James Wood, re-imaged. Brian Wu on the diamonds. And Holiday on the heritage. Bakar on the rookie mini diamonds. Alcantara on the autograph for the Cubs. Pete Crow, foil, Angel Acuna. Walt Williams on the buyback, and Andrew Abbott on the blue border short print for the Reds. And that finishes up a fantastic night of breaks. Thank you guys again so much for taking part in those breaks. Again, don't go anywhere because we got some givvies to get to now, guys. Thank you patiently for waiting for the givvies. We do hope you guys had a great time tonight. Again, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the opportunity to be able to rip these cards with y'all and have some fun. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. It was fun getting Marty back and modding with me. And hit that like button and all that stuff for us if you guys be so kind. And please do go check out, guys. We got all kinds of fun products on the shop. See what you can find. Maybe you'll pull a 101 just like Camilo did. All right, so we go. Christian getting the leprechaun. James got 2. That's got 1. And McMantle, 7 got 1. Okay. Sean got both on the 1 break. That's got 1. Metal got 1. And Bill got, not Buck, Bill got 2. Next up, we got Lou getting 1. Guy got 1. Metal. Andrew K. And then the original break, bets, you got both of them. And Guy got 1. All right, so guys, we managed to earn 18 leprechauns in today's break. Congratulations. What we're going to do is we've got 4 things to give away. I've got a Rookies and Stars pack, a Playbook pack, and 2 select 2024 packs. So I'm going to go select, Playbook, Stars, and Stripes. If you win, your guy's going to get removed. And we're going to go from there. Here we go. Metal was in the lead. Here comes Andrew K. Andrew, congratulations. Let's run it one more time for another select pack. Good luck, guys. If you are still online with us and you win one of these packs, if you want us to rip it, I can do that. Otherwise, we'll keep it sealed and ship it to you. Metal takes the lead again, but doesn't look like he's going to hold on. Sean, looks like you're getting this one, my friend. So Sean getting one. All right, now we got 2 football packs, Playbook, and then Rookies and Stars. We take out Sean's guy. Here we go. This is for a Playbook pack of football from 2022. Sean, you want me to rip it? Can do, man. Happy to do so. There goes Betts, and Betts' other guy taking him. It's going to be Guy taking a run at it. Guy, congratulations. And then now we got Stars and Stripes to give away. Down to a 13-person pool for the Stars and Stripes pack, guys. Good luck. Ten seconds. Who's going to make that move? McMantle with the lead. Is he going to hold it? Bill's making his move. There comes Betts. Camilo takes it out. Congrats, Camilo. All right, guys. So congrats on those. We've got Andrew K. You're getting this guy. Sean, you're getting this guy. I'm going to rip that in just a second. Guy, you're getting this one. And Camilo, you're getting Rookies and Stars. Let me know if you want me to rip or ship. Sean, I'm going to rip yours. This isn't thick enough to have a relic card in there, but it could have an auto. We got Nolan Shanuel. Shout out to Cardline's own Jesse Haynes and Solaro Sunglasses. We got Drew Jones, Tom Glavine, and no auto, but a Tommy Troy orange. So congrats, Sean. We'll put those guys back in the pack and put them with your loot from tonight. Thanks again and congrats. Camilo says rip it. Camilo, can we get you another 101? That would be awesome. Yeah, you bet, Sean. All right, Camilo, here we go. We got Mike Williams, Michael Carter, Jared Goff, George Kittle, and then rookie Treylon Burks for your bets. Congrats on that win. We'll get that shipped out with your stuff as well. So, guys, that is going to do it for us for this evening. Again, thank you all so much. You guys are the best. We love the energy you bring into our chat each and every break. You hang out with us the whole time. It is a blast. We pulled some great stuff. I hope you guys had a great time. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with some friends. You guys know what to do. Other than that, please have a good, safe rest of your evening, whatever's left of it. Or if you're just getting started, have a great day. We'll see you guys. We got a coffee break tomorrow at 9 a.m., some big league baseball. And then next week, we're getting after for some more football, baseball, basketball, all that good stuff. So we'll see you guys again on the flip side here in just a few short hours. Take care. Be good. Get some sleep.